Welcome to Epic Tales and Critical Fails, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered podcast. Prepare for adventure, terror, and the occasional use of bad language. We're a rules-light podcast. We don't agonize over the rules because, quite frankly, there's a lot of them, and we will get them wrong occasionally, so be kind. We're also using hero points slightly differently. No one gets them at the beginning of a session. Instead, the players accrue them during the game, and they can have a maximum of 3 at any one time. But if the worst happens, they have to spend them all to stay alive.
I'm Laura, and I play Katarra, a sneaky, stealthy sailor, or pirate, depending on your point of view.
I'm Lucy, and I play Bethilde, landlady of the Wandering Barnacle and grandmotherly gnome.
I'm Mike, and I play Bertie Bunce, halfling cleric of Pharasma.
I'm Maddy, and I play Minesh Adon, a tempestuous root leshy of death.
I'm Kyle, I play the vastly knowledgeable and cunningly clever Xander Dante.
And I'm Michael, I'm your GM, and I play everybody else. We'd left our intrepid adventurers down underneath the precipice quarter in dire straits, lacking a cleric, having the other cleric dump a blight onto the Leshy, fighting the Udex, this giant void creature which swallowed most of you, nearly killed you all. Bethilde turned into Bethilde, and you managed finally to defeat it. I can't even remember who made the final strike, but somebody did. Halfway through the fight, Seraphine turned up and healed some of you, and then finished by asking, "Where's Bertie?" To which some of you started to reply, "He dead." Sorry, your boyfriend's dead.
Not quite like that.
Yeah, somebody did say your boyfriend's dead.
Yeah. No, it's very much exactly like that. No emotion, no care, straight up.
Yeah, Minesh is
Bertie's
death
dead.
Minesh only cares about death. That's all. Yeah. She's a death leshy. So when somebody says, "Where's Bertie?" she just goes, "Your boyfriend's dead." Oh. Seraphine drops to the floor and immediately stabs herself with her star knife and dies. No, I can't live without him. Ah! No.
I'm guessing she's never seen Romeo and Juliet. He's going to come back any second now.
yeah. Bertie comes back into the room. It's like, "Hey guys, what's happening?" And there's a dead Seraphine bleeding out on the floor. Whoa! I just
and then Bertie will kill himself. And then Bertie will kill himself. And then it's going to be a whole thing, and then we'll all be dead. Right,
so Seraphine finished by asking you, "Where's Bertie?" And you're all kind of bloodied, breathing hard. There's a small chink of something hitting the floor as the Udex just evaporates, and you're in this cavern. You do notice at the back of the cavern, the cocoon that was on the wall that the Udex came out of starts to shrivel and crumble, and it brings down part of the wall with this kind of rumbling of stone as it hits the ground.
Can I try to get a sample of the cocoon before it shrivels and grounds it to dust?
Yep, roll a acrobatics check to see how quick you are.
Bethilde's going to walk up to Seraphine, and just sort of hold her hands in her hands and say, like, "Oh, my dear, it's been so awful. It's been so terrible. Do you think you can bring him back?"
"No, I'm not a high enough cleric."
Maybe you can take care of him for us."
"What do you mean, take care of him? What's happened to Bertie?"
"He's gone."
"Gone where?"
"He's dead."
"I had a dream about Bertie. He said to come down here and help you."
You've got to meet the Lady of Graves.
"Well, I know you could commune with the god, but that's taking it a bit far."
No,
Xander's trying to...
He's dead.
Xander's trying to get Xander's trying to get the stuff off the cocoon. You're not even like focusing on his... he's just saying, "Gale came out of nowhere and stabbed him in the back. Bertie is dead. That's all we know."
Oh.
Well, I don't really know how it happened.
See a single tear roll down her cheek.
Fault.
He sent me lavender.
Oh. Well,
I was hoping to say thank you.
This is
and now you never will. Congratulations.
This is Laura out of character because Laura or Katarra paid Barnaby to send.
No, I know.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
I know, but I'm just reminding the other people at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Barnaby sent them on your behalf, on Bertie's behalf. It was a real chain of things. It was like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
It was a lavender train.
Yeah.
Well, we know a little bit more than that he's just dead. It seems that his soul was separated from his body.
Where is his body?
It's in the spacious pouch. As
Her face pales. By Desna's skirts!
we put him in the pouch respectfully and carefully. We
Shoved him in there.
It was awful. Shoved him in.
We threw him in like a basketball.
What? You played sports with a dead body?
No.
No, we
Could have been rugby.
We took care of the body in the most respectful way.
Ulti
we
pipes up
could.
with, I cast whatever the spell's called on it.
I think it's
I
just-
wasted an entire second level slot I could have used in that fight.
Yes, but we were grateful for you casting that.
I could have
spell.
cast another blight.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
me.
Minesh would have been happy about that.
She wanted some help. I give the best help I could by killing things.
But Ulti, we were grateful for what you did for Bertie.
Yes. Well,
Um,
he won't be squishy.
So yes, it was to stop Bertie's body
won't be
from
squishy.
From
It'd be quite
24 hours.
rigid, actually.
from decomposing.
It's so awful. Who would have wanted you to have these? And Bethilde's going to give her the prayer beads.
She just looks down at these prayer beads in her hands. It's like,
May they bring you comfort.
what do you plan to do with his body? You can't carry it around in a bag.
I was planning on keeping it in the bag.
Here's the thing. Here's where you come in. We were hoping you'd save it for us.
You know a way
I
out.
think a more tactful way of
I-
asking
That's-
Seraphine is to ask her nicely if she could take Bertie's body back to the Temple of Desna.
Do you want your boyfriend's body or what?
And
Now.
Wait, he was not my boyfriend. He wouldn't have been on a date. Generally, that involves being on a date at least once.
Okay, look, you're the closest thing he's ever had to a girlfriend, so let's be
He
fair.
thought you were most wonderful. He really did.
he did think highly of you, but if you could care for the body.
You want me to keep the body from decomposing while you figure out what's going
How
on?
we can try to retrieve his soul and
Can I-
reunite it.
Can I do a boneyard law
You want
check?
to do a bone check?
A bone check. Can I do a check for some bones? Has he got
We've
bones?
already established
No.
he's rigid.
Can I? Do a boneyard
the
law
way-
check to try and
by
see
the
if I
way,
can
go-
work out what's like.
Yeah,
is
go
he,
for it.
Is he there?
I got 19 on my roll, by the way.
19, you managed to get a small sample of it into a jar, and then you watch as it completely disappears within the jar. It seemed like it just, whatever it was, disappeared. It disintegrated completely at an atomic level.
Just chuck the jar away, you smash.
You kind of hear it like just chink along the floor and then crack. And then you remember there was a chinking sound as the thing died, and like something hitting the floor.
Yeah, is there something?
Roll
Is that
perception.
something? Yeah,
Roll a perception
investigate.
I got a 28.
28. You know that all dead souls go into the... all souls eventually end up going into the River of Souls, which then all end up at the Boneyard. And then at one point or another, they end up before Pharasma or one of the psychopomp ushers, who then judge the soul and send it on to its afterlife.
So
Once it's been judged by Pharasma, there's no way to resurrect that person. Prior to that, she's more than happy to let you.
So how will we know how far gone his soul is?
Xander suspected that Gale drew it out of him. So you suspect it's probably not in the River of Souls.
I have a feeling that he could still be with us somewhere.
That's what I've been saying all along.
Yes, but I'm more in tune with these things.
It's
Beauregard comes slithering over and touches Katarra's foot. He's like, I think he's not with us, to be honest.
I think he's dead.
Does anyone else hear the snail talking?
No, you only hear me.
Just go with it. It'll go away soon enough.
You only hear me when I'm touching you.
You do realise
I
you
need
should
to
ask
touch
for
you.
consent before
Look,
touching
I only have
people.
touch telepathy. It's not my fault. Blame my master.
Who's your master?
Well, and it nudges to like Bethilde.
Are you sure?
Look, to be honest, I think I'm her carer.
Yeah, I think that might be an accurate
I
description.
care for you as well.
Can
can't
you
hear
hear this?
Yeah. Well, no, I assume. I suppose I.
No, he's not
Am I
touching you, so
touching
you
it?
can't.
Oh,
no.
okay. So, did you say this out loud? Or
No,
okay.
I presume I can.
I'm just smiling. Okay. Bethilde's
your
just smiling wistfully in the corner.
Your instant reaction is to speak because you're not used to speaking telepathically to Beauregard.
Okay.
So it's like hearing half the side of a conversation.
Right.
I think the smart wizard, the slightly rude but smart wizard, he said that his soul had been torn out of his body.
Yes, I keep saying that to everyone.
And if you remember those books that I've been chewing on for the last 3 episodes, you read them and you said that Gale was building a weapon based on spiritual energy.
Yes, I'm aware that Gale's building a weapon based on spiritual
What
energy.
are you talking about?
Technical stuff.
Yes, very technical.
I think it's 5
Technical
feet
stuff?
high, 3 feet wide, and looks like a conker.
Yes, so, but I have been saying to everyone all the way along that Bertie's soul is somewhere out there, but everyone just seems to be ignoring that
Every
fact.
soul is somewhere out there. My soul is somewhere out there.
You mean you don't have a soul?
I do have
You
many.
can't just say he doesn't have a soul. That's very harsh. You don't know anything about him. Poor Beauregard. What's you saying? What's you saying to you?
He's been very forthcoming.
Is quite a gentleman.
I'm very erudite for a snail.
You're very what?
Erudite.
Right, okay.
I don't think you understand long words as a pirate. That's okay.
I'm not a pirate.
You are. I'm,
did he say
I'm, I'm in your mind.
Did he
I'm
say you were a pirate?
Yes.
It's not wrong.
I'm speaking directly into your mind. I know.
You should really ask for consent before you go, wandering around people's minds.
Well, when you said I'm not a pirate, the first thought that came into your head was, I really am.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
How
I
dare you
heard
tell
it.
me what my thoughts are?
I heard it. Anyway, he slithers away.
That snail creeps me out.
He turns and looks at you and winks.
But it's gross and sticky and sort of
It does actually have a proper eye, so it kind of was there the
just
ball
yeah,
kind of falls over
suck,
itself.
Yeah, you know when they suck their eye in, into their body. It does that.
And the thing is, his eye's bloodshot because he doesn't look very well, and then suddenly he starts going.
Oh, Beauregard, it's fine. You just cough it up. Just cough. It's good for you.
And he spits a load of stone on the floor.
There. She's being horrible to you. It's not very nice.
He just kind of slithers over.
I rolled a 23 on my perception, by the way.
There's a shard of black crystal sitting where the Udex was.
Off I go.
About 3 inches long by an inch wide. It looks like it's been chiseled out of something.
Does it look like the glass orb of Onyx that I saw in a vision?
It's certainly it's black onyx crystal, but it looks like a shard of something that's been broken off. It doesn't appear to be like a section of an orb or anything. Looks like more of a slither.
Can I ping detect magic on it?
You ping detect magic on it, and the amount of magic that comes off of it, the feedback gives you a headache.
That is spectacular. Can I pick it up and investigate it further?
You pick it up, and as you pick it up, your mind suddenly fills with thousands of whispers. All of them talking over each other, all of them just constantly muttering, murmuring, like standing in the middle of 1,000 trees as the wind blows through them. It's just this cacophony of noise that rasps in your ears, and it's maddening. Roll a will save.
Oh, no.
When I see that,
Oh, Will's alright.
excuse
I
me.
think you've caught what
Beauregard.
When Bethilde sees that, she's going to go and help, and I'm going to try and touch the crystal and read psychometric resonance.
Okay. You do read psychometric resonance. What was your will save?
20.
20. You failed,
Oh.
I told you that.
which is going to be 24 points of mental damage.
Right. I let out a piercing roar from the far end of the hall.
As you touch this, roll a will save.
Should you remember I did this with Gale?
Yeah.
Do I see the same thing?
As you touch it, you hear these millions of voices just whispering over each other. and it's just like the roar of a waterfall crashing into your mind.
Okay. What was it again? Will.
We will save.
Can I Xander picks himself up. He's like clearly struggling. He's still holding his head. I reach out, and that magic tendrils almost like flick straight out of his hand and wrap around the orb. Can I try to investigate further, not touching the orb?
Using telekinetic hand.
I'm not using a spell. I'm just like grabbing, like trying to investigate it without actually.
Yeah,
touching
roll
it.
Arcana or Occultism.
I got a 23.
23. Okay, that fails. That's going to be 12, 18, 23, 24 points of mental damage.
Bethilde cries out similarly and then falls over unconscious.
You fall over, your hand coming away from the crystal, but as you release it and fall into unconsciousness, you swear all of the voices suddenly unify and begin speaking a singular phrase. And you just hear, "What you think of as life is a great deception." And then the words cut off as you lose consciousness.
So I imagine that, like in horror films where people are possessed and they say they do like a really creepy thing with loads of voices and they're like possessed and they speak with other voices.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of imagine that that's what happens with Bethilde, that she says that out loud in the voice of 1,000 voices and then falls over unconscious.
What did you roll?
25 Arcana.
So you guys all hear that as
Ulti
well.
goes over and tries to stabilize Bethilde with a natural 20. She stabilizes you. And then she's like,
Hang on. If however much I'm wounded, I go...
We got healed, didn't we?
No.
Not sure if we did treat wounds.
So if I'm wounded and I go unconscious...
what wounded are you on?
I was wounded 4.
Do you have the Die Hard feat?
I do.
So you would now be wounded 5.
No, dying 5.
Dying 5. We're dead.
Dying.
Yes. Bethilde drops, and Beauregard pops out of existence.
Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Right, okay. Xander's reaching out. He's got this thing. Wind's blowing. He can
You
hear 1,000. He can hear a
hear-
million voices.
You suddenly
What am I
hear all
figuring
these
out?
million voices coalesce into one voice. Oh, shit.
Bethilde?
Oh, what you think of as life is a great deception, Beauregard.
Have you been added to the gem? What? Yeah. Has she been added to the gem? Is that what happened?
You
to
hear her
soul
voice
has been-
coming through as one of the millions of whispers.
Is it okay? Is this like Gale's battery or something? If he's like trying to obtain souls, that's where he's keeping.
What did you roll?
25.
25.
This is Lucy saying this. Do you remember Gale said he had was it the Wanderer or something like that?
Yeah.
It was like a master.
He spoke about the Wanderer. Yeah.
And that was kind of the vibe. Like when Bethilde read the psychometric resonance, I think that was the kind of connection to whatever this is. That almost like this is that thing.
Congratulations, you successfully foreshadowed your own death. So 25.
25.
Wind's blowing. Souls are talking. Bethilde's there. It's bizarre.
And-
Xander's eyes are black.
You detect. So a few things hit you immediately. One, this is the same energy of magic that you detected in the market when the automata went mad, that you detected in Dren Thatchweevil's house when you felt there was a residue of something, that you felt around Gale, and now you felt here. It is alien. It is not of this world. And it is ancient. And it seems to connect you to thousands and thousands of voices. One thing, there's a tickle at the back of your memory. Like, you're well read, really well read. And there's a tickle at the back of your memory about vague recollections of a pre-Earthfall civilization that noticed, that recorded something happening, some celestial event that no one could discern the cause of, but the after effect was anybody who tried heard millions of voices whispering, but you can't remember what that. Because and justifiably, you kind of think about it, and you're like, yeah, because most things are destroyed when Earthfall happened, and so few records survived that so little is known about what this thing would be.
Oh crap! Is there? So I can't touch this thing. It like clearly causes will damage or whatever when I try. Is there any way for us to safely pick this up? Does anyone have like pliers?
Well, we could, as horrible as it sounds, remove Bertie from the spacious pouch, and then we could put the spacious pouch over the crystal thing and then seal it up.
You do what? As you're all having this conversation, Seraphine is opening a scroll out of her bag. She said, "Oh, okay. You get it out of the spacious pouch. By the way, Tesla, help!" And she's got a scroll and she's pointing it at Bethilde.
Oh yeah.
You want to know the worst bit about that damage? He did 24 points of damage. I had 23 hit points.
Was one off. Right. Okay. We have brought her back once before. Did we just rob the corpse and leave?
Seraphine cast the spell. She cast Breath of Life. You gain hit points back.
Wait, really?
She was carrying a scroll.
Okay.
She's a cloistered cleric, so she'll
She's like,
have...
I don't get out much. I carry spell scrolls for all sorts of things.
Take notes, Salty.
I've got one in here for curses. The one on the other side of my robes is for purifying food, drink, water. You never know who's going to come in the door.
Well prepared. I like you.
I do a lot of reading. I'm not a battle
like
cleric.
Xander,
Oh,
then.
she's leaning back against the wall going, look, I'm here to kill things. I am a war cleric. Saving things isn't in my nature.
We have
And
noticed
also,
that.
as you've probably noticed, I don't like heal spells.
I wonder why.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I
You
know
watched it
why.
happen.
Yeah, I know why. Xander gives like a bit of a knowing glance, like a slight smile.
So she brings me back. She's bringing me back.
Yeah, and
she casts
in the
a spell
meantime,
as a reaction.
well, yeah, whilst trying to figure out this Onyx, I'm going to take the one opportunity I can. I'm going to go up and kick you in the leg to wake you up.
Don't hit her, you'll do more
Matilda's
damage.
limp, dead body just flops over to the side. She's
Get up, you
kicking
old
it.
bum.
15, 16 hit
Somehow managed to
points.
see her pants.
17,
Wearing a dress. How the
17
hell have
hit
I pulled
points.
this off?
You gain 17 hit points as you cast Breath of Life. Please don't do that again.
Scrap
That's the
that.
only one I have.
I would suggest before anyone touches anything else, we do some treat wounds.
Does that mean that I'm wounded 5?
Yes.
Hence why we should treat some
Have we
wounds.
got Bertie out the? If we get Bertie out of the bag, are you able to take it away?
Yes.
Take him away.
I could
It's
So-
not an it, Xander.
I corrected myself.
I have my own spacious pouch.
Incredible.
I
Okay.
think I died.
Who's got the spacious pouch?
I
No,
do.
you didn't actually die.
Open the
So
bag.
I open the pouch and pull his head out, and then his whole body just comes
As you pull
out.
his head, you hear this sickening crack now. You come out, you're like, hey, look at the head, and the spine.
What's your strength again?
I'm pretty strong.
Exactly. She's
Thank you.
just go thunk,
No.
take it off.
Minesh has no idea of human anatomy.
Frank and Bertie, that's the plan.
It'd be almost like kind of funny if you pulled him out by the arm and then you pull his
Breath
arm
of
off, and then
life.
when he comes back, he's just missing an arm.
My strength is +2, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
don't.
okay.
You gently ease him out, and she's like, I can carry him. I'll carry him back.
Brilliant.
so
Thank you very much.
we'll place him nicely and respectfully into her spacious pouch.
Nash, I need the bag.
That
No,
sounds like
I don't have a spacious
What do you
pouch. That was a
I
joke.
need the bag.
Oh, you said
We're taking that thing. It's ours now. We're taking it.
Minesh just kind of stares at you like, why are you being so possessive over
Breath
a
of
rock?
life works at the
look at
moment
it.
of your death.
Just
It
a
prevents
rock.
you from dying.
It killed
So you
Bethilde
didn't
for a
die.
start. Nearly killed me.
Oh, I thought that was you.
However, it doesn't work if it was a
Should've
death
been.
effect or a disintegrate spell. However, it wasn't either of those. So.
okay. So will you be okay transporting Bertie out of here?
Yes, I have a strength of 0 and an athletics of +9.
Well, I mean, he's only
How the hell have you got that?
I'm very learned about how to do things properly.
He's only very small, so I don't think he'll be too...
I am a medium-sized creature.
Yes, so I think you should be okay with him.
Maybe Beauregard can help. Beauregard.
You just... Bethilde, you just
I think
rest.
I'm going to lie down.
Yes, you go and lie down.
As you
Bethilde just lies down on the spot
as you
and then falls asleep
do that,
instantly.
she goes around and she's like, before I leave, here, you're blessed by Desna. And she casts a set 2-action heal on Bethilde. You gain 25 hit points. She then does it to Xander.
Does it clear my wounded, or do I have to
Nope.
sleep for that?
No, treat wounds. You know.
Oh, don't forget, I'm like thin and gelatinous.
Yes. She then casts it on Xander. You gain 22 hit points.
Somebody throw some water on
Thank
me
you.
to moisturise me.
And then she casts a third one onto whoever looks rough.
I'm okay.
You're
Minesh
okay.
has made a bark.
Minesh has made a bark. So she casts it on Minesh. You gain 27 hit points.
Yeah. Thank you.
Then Ulti rolls a natural 20 on a medicine check. And you gain...
I'm at full hit points. I'm just wounded 5 and
Yeah,
drained 2.
you would gain an additional 11 hit points, but it takes your wounded away.
So you're no longer wounded at all.
Yeah. Still drained though.
Yes,
so-
because you need a long rest.
No, it's because I'm all
Seraphine
like, thin
pulls out another scroll and is like, right, who said they were cut? Whoa, I hadn't realised how see-through you were.
I'm asleep.
She's see-through.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's weird,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
kinda
really
annoying.
gross because I'm see-through and you can like see all of my organs.
I can't believe I
floating
missed
about.
that in the moment that I saved her from
You
dying.
can see the phlegm jiggling around in her stomach.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have anything
she
that
drinks
could,
a lot of alcohol, look.
Yeah.
If you have anything that could remove that affliction...
Yeah, I have this. And she pulls out another scroll and she casts Cleanse Affliction on her. And her skin turns back to normal.
Minesh, can I have the pouch, please?
Yes, I'll take it off and hand it to you.
Okay.
And you sort of scoop the thing in gently.
I pull out a club that I've got, which I'm using at this point, and put the bag at the very edge of the table, and using the club kind of gently.
Well, it's on the floor. So the crystal's on the floor. So you put the bag on the floor and just sweep it in.
Yeah, just sweep it in. Yeah, sweep it in. Sweet.
I mean,
we can investigate. We can investigate this further when we get back to wherever it is we're gonna go.
Yes, but I think nobody should go into the spacious pouch and remove it.
If I turn the spacious pouch upside down
You
and
turn it
wanted
inside
to,
out to get it out without touching it. Otherwise, you put your hand in it and have to think about what you want to get out.
okay,
Yes,
figured.
I'm just making it clear for anyone who's awake.
Look, I don't know what that was, but it almost killed your friend.
I mean,
You hear from the other side of the cavern from Tuppence, well, friend is a bit stretching the definition,
I mean,
really.
she's almost been killed so many times.
This is the second time she's fully died.
Yeah.
It's definitely. It's not going to be the last either. I know that for a fact.
It's a
Fortunately, Desna empowered me to catch her at the moment of death, so she didn't actually die.
yes, well, it's just
What does Desna have against me?
I can kill her again if you like.
Please.
No, come on.
Ulti comes over and is like, I've got a blight spell left.
No,
We can take
come
her out
on.
now. We can take her out
let's-
now.
I know we've been through a lot the last day or two.
Yeah, all because of her. All because of her. Straight up, like every
Tuppence is
single
like,
time.
you know what would happen on a ship, though, don't you, Governor?
Yes,
We'd push her overboard
yeah,
at this
she'd
point.
be thrown overboard by this
Barnaby,
point.
no, Barnaby.
But
I feel bad for Barnaby, like actually. Right.
I don't think Barnaby will entertain her affections.
I don't think he has a choice in the. I don't think he has a choice in the matter.
Xander, there's always a choice.
Not when it comes to her.
Have you seen
I've seen her naked 3 times in this damn cave. You think I had a choice in that?
Did you get her consent to see her naked?
No. She stripped. Do not blame me for this. She stripped off. She's the weirdo here. I was blinded by.
I mean, you were actually for like half a day or something.
Yeah, I wish it was longer.
I mean, I preferred the bug lady.
Yeah.
She was honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat you. I'm keeping.
I don't know what she wants.
I'm going to keep the score of the amount of times Bethilde turns into a creature.
That, Bethilde wants Barnaby. I think that much is clear.
I mean, as a bear, she was definitely wanting something. Or should that be left wanting something? I told her, That entire transformation was totally unbearable.
Yeah.
Well done, Tuppence. We're proud of you.
Yeah. Look, I have a pirate's humour.
A sailor.
Look, I'm honest.
You've been ratted out, Gov.
only Tuppence calls me Gov. Although I suppose if you want to, you can call me Gov as well. And I wink at Xander.
Wow.
Oh.
You really
Do you like a lady in a bandana?
Let's get going.
She winks at you, and you're not sure whether she's winking at you before she kills you, or she's winking at you in a flirtatious manner. You kind of 50% either way.
It's not worth the risk.
You've seen her wink at people and kill them since you've met her.
Yeah. So slowly kind of.
You winking back at me?
That's called. Squints. I squint.
He squints.
Blinks.
I don't know what your intentions are.
You've still got a headache at this point, so squinting seems like a good idea.
I've got 1,000 voices in my head saying, "I think she wants it."
All you hear is deception in your head.
Deception.
There's only one way to find out.
Deception.
Nah, just never ask it. That's the best way to go about this. Just pretend I didn't see anything.
Well, before we move on, I definitely need some treat wounds. I don't know if anyone else does.
Tuppence is like, "Ooh, I've got
Yeah.
you covered, governor," and he starts wrapping a bandage around your foot. I don't know whether your foot was injured, but I'll wrap a bandage around it.
Well, I just need to
I
get...
like the idea that he's like wrapping a bandage around the only bit that's not injured.
Yeah, he's wrapping he's actually wrapping her boot, so he's got no idea. He's like, "Look, if this boot has been cut, you need to keep this from watertight." Yeah. He rolls. He's like, "I've deployed." He puts on a pair of spectacles, by the way.
I've deployed.
He pulls out a stethoscope and starts listening to you. He's like, "Yep."
Listens to the boot.
He's listening to a knee.
He's like,
He's
"Oh,
like, my
don't-
God, you've got no pulse.
Look, I'm a kobold. Our heart's in our kneecap."
It's not where it is on a human, Tuppence. It's not doing much good, I'm afraid.
I was born in a cave. That's a 26.
I didn't see a leg until I was
He
already a
critically
man.
succeeds. And that's going to be 2, 8, 11, 17 hit points restored. And you lose the wounded condition.
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, I've also got have I got the continual recovery feat?" "Yes, I have."
Well, you need to check who else has got the wounded condition.
Tuppence works his way round. That's a 60. That's a 14, so he fails on Minesh. So I don't know anything.
I can treat my own wounds.
I don't know anything about leshies. Where is your heart? Is it in your kneecap as well? He's got the stethoscope against your kneecap.
Okay, I push him away and say, "Tuppence, I got it. Don't worry."
All right. And then he walks around to Xander and he's like, you're a bit tall for the stethoscope." So he throws the stethoscope over his shoulder and then rolls a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be 9, 13, 20 hit points restored.
Congratulations, Tuppence.
Yeah,
I think we
I'm
found
an
your new
expert
role.
in medicine.
What about yourself, Tuppence? And
You're an expert in
I
medicine.
never went unconscious.
What?
You're an expert in medicine, and yet you looked to the kneecap for the heart.
Look, I'm an expert in burns treatment. That's what you get from powder burns and a cannon fire.
What about you, Ulti?
Maybe a cutlass. Ulti looks at you and she's like, "I don't have a scratch on me.
I'm just checking because I don't
I
want to...
feel great. I could go for another room. Should we open another door, perhaps? Should we let Bethilde run free into the next cabin?"
It's not a bad idea at this point. Just kind of let it go.
No, because
you know?
we have previously told her not to run ahead of us, so it would be very
It's not
hypocritical.
really worked, though, has it?
No, but I think
Let's
we
face
should...
it, despite the fact that she's a witch and they base their entire spellcasting repertoire of intelligence, it's almost like she chooses to forgo using it and runs off ahead. Or I don't know whether she's got a death wish.
I think she has.
I think a death wish implies like she's doing this on purpose. I think she's just a moron.
I can see her character sheet and it says she has a +4 intelligence, so she's a very intelligent moron.
So she is in fact doing this all on purpose.
I am actually really intelligent.
You are.
Let's put it this way. I
She's
definitely
as
have more
intelligent-
intelligence. I have more intelligence and okay wisdom.
She's so smart that she's talking in her sleep in an entirely different accent.
So, yeah, Bethilde is intelligent in that she could tell you the difference between fire whiskey and amber whiskey, but she's not smart enough to know that walking into
don't
that
drink
cave,
at
there's a
all.
spider on the wall.
Yeah, I don't think she kind of thinks things through. I think it's the cognitive logic.
Alzheimer's, says Tuppence.
I'm sure she has the potential for thoughts.
Younger since.
I mean, yeah, but that's a physical thing. It's not a
that's
neurological thing.
True.
I once knew a doctor who was a neurologist. Yeah.
I can't believe she's had being senile, and she's now going through a midlife crisis. But like the other way round, that's what you should be.
I mean, normally you buy like a water lizard or something. You ride it around recklessly.
I mean, she has a snail. I mean, that's not normal.
I mean, many people have
Define
snails.
normal.
It's a bloody massive snail.
Not Minesh.
We live in
that moves 40 foot speed.
It's not the usual sized snail.
Governor. We live in a magical world where anything is possible.
Exactly.
Look. Our cleric friend shoots bolts of energy out of her hand. The wizard casts fire out of a wooden staff.
No, I know.
I
But
mean that wood fire. You put it on a ship, the ship sinks.
yes, I'm aware of that, Tuppence.
We live in a magical world.
Despite not having as high intelligence as Bethilde, I actually use my intelligence.
I mean, I've got a +0, and I know that.
I like it.
I like the fact that I am now.
Does this mean Bethilde is the
Tuppence gets out
cleverest
a little.
person in the party?
You're still second to me.
Tuppence gets out a small journal and he flips open the page. Do you know what? I'm keeping score. That's the second time she's been a creature as we've been at death's door.
Yes, I'm aware of
I've
that.
got a picture of the
also.
snail. Look, I drew it last time. It's a
But
very attractive snail.
Before we decide whether or not to go into the next room or down this creepy tunnel that seems to have opened up, how are we looking in terms of spells and resources?
I have none.
Yes, I know you have none, Tuppence.
I cast smash.
Believe it
Yes.
or not, I have all of my cantrips, so that's some good news. And that is all of the good news.
Alti
Yep.
looks at you all and is like, I have none.
No,
I have nothing. No spells.
I've only used Befuddle from my first rank spells. My second rank spells are completely depleted.
Okay.
I used all of mine. I have one harm spell left.
I just realised. How long's it been since Bethilde's been
Sleeping.
squishy?
About
Oh no, I had
Seraphine cast Cleanse
fixed
Affliction
me.
on her. It stopped her. It was 9 level.
This spell was prepared with Bethilde in mind in a foolish moment of kindness, so I will use it for her. As you're sleeping, you suddenly feel like little specks hitting you, and a personal rain cloud just forms over you and just pours it down.
As you open your eyes, and suddenly above you is this slate grey rain cloud, and you suddenly sting as the water falls into your eyeball.
Melting.
What? Oh, you're one of those types of
Are we
witches.
outside? Did we make it? Did you carry me? Thank you,
Barnaby
Xander.
came down and saved us all,
Oh, it's so
single-handedly.
dashing. I thought I saw Barnaby.
He cast miracle.
So, what's
Okay,
going on?
so-
I feel much better though. Thank you.
So our choices really are to...
She starts sort of like doing like calisthenics, but old personal calisthenics because she feels really good, and she's just like bending her knees and flexing her arms.
So we
and
could
things.
try to carefully and stealthily go down the tunnel and hope there is somewhere safe to potentially rest, or we could try resting in here.
I just had a beautiful rest.
Yes, but not
As you
enough
say
to-
that,
not
the
enough
sound
to
of the rain
restore your-
falling merges with the echo of thousands of voices in your head.
Can you hear that? Beauregard, can you hear that?
You look around and Beauregard's gone.
What happened?
What
Xander?
normally happens when you go unconscious?
I have some nice dreams, and then I wake up.
Okay, more specifically, what happens to Beauregard?
Yeah, that was your
I
first
never
mistake.
know. He's a snail about
Beauregard
town. He's
doesn't-
always going his own
Beauregard
way.
doesn't disappear because she goes unconscious.
No, but I'm trying to remind her of the fact that when she
Beauregard disappears when she dies.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to remind her of like her previous.
She doesn't
thing.
remember.
I feel very strange.
I mean, how is that different from usual?
She's wetter.
I mean, I'm wetter than usual, but
That summer dress that she's wearing is now clinging to her in all unpleasant places.
I was like, ooh. Do you think this look suits me? Maybe
Wow.
I
She
should
throws
just
back her braids and they just go flying. Water goes spraying everywhere. It's like a Diet Coke commercial.
Yeah, it's all in like slow motion.
Why do all of my plans backfire on me?
Stop
I feel
checking me
like
out,
you-
Xander.
It's like
I
a
feel
Diet
like-
Coke commercial from a horror movie.
I feel like Wile E. Coyote and you the Roadrunner. You just
But yeah.
I don't want you to be no.
Xander, what was that strange stone thing that you were looking? I came to help, but then
I can't.
all I heard was voices, and then
I can't figure it
Nothing.
out right now. I think when we get to a safer location, once we've got time to ourselves, I'll investigate it further. But for the time being, all I know is it must be some kind of soul gem battery of some kind. Which my initial thought is that this is where Gale maybe or someone is keeping the souls of the victims that they've captured. That's the closest I can come to. I can think.
It does remind me of when I looked into Gale's mind.
There's
Well,
definitely a
certainly.
connection between
definitely
that
something
and Gale, but we need to make a decision about whether we.
Well, the flash of images that you got just as you touched it with your psychometric resonance was just utter darkness, but writhing darkness, as if thousands of shadows were climbing over each other, trying to escape or push free of something.
I think that when we get to the sea, we should just throw that thing in the sea.
Not a chance. Are you
No,
insane? No.
no.
Let's not finish
It's
properly. Look at
evil.
this. There's no, it's not. It's a
think it
tool.
exists.
It is a tool, and tools can be used for evil. But in and of itself, this could be
Not
incredibly
evil tools.
powerful.
Evil tools will use
And
you.
this-
No, they will
this-
not.
this
Well,
may-
they cannot use
Roll
me.
an occultism check, both of
This
you.
may be a clue as to how to retrieve Bertie.
I'm communing with the spirits, and they tell me that it's evil. I rolled it. Oh, I suppose all colours was 12. I rolled a 2,
12.
so 12.
You think it's evil.
I rolled a 26.
26. You think the voices that you heard were saying exactly the same thing as the creature when it broke free of its
Yeah.
thing, and you know it. The creature was speaking in Aklo, so none of you could understand the creature, and it was telepathically speaking to you. But there were thousands of voices that were coming from whatever haunts were attached to it and imbuing it with power, saying exactly this.
And what was it?
What you
What
think
was
of
it?
as life is a great deception. The faithful have already been taken, claimed, and saved. You are ours.
And that's what Gale said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is a connection
so-
between this and Gale,
And it
possibly
definitely,
Bertie.
it
so we need to
definitely,
keep
this
hold
thing,
of it.
this thing was definitely 100% powering the.
We should destroy it.
No, it was definitely powering the Udix that came out of that giant cocoon.
Yes,
so
and that's-
imagine if we could harness that power. Imagine what we could accomplish.
Yes, because harnessing evil power works for everybody.
No.
And of
Like I
course,
said, it's a
I
tool.
love
There's no
the
such thing as
fact that you looked at
an
that
evil
awful
power.
thing and you were
It was
like,
just
"You know
power.
what,
It's a
I'd like
tool.
to do that."
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't understand this, but
I don't
you
think
grind
this is a
my gears. My
conversation
God.
Now, okay?
everybody, I've got a hatchet and I'm not afraid to use it.
There's no need for that to happen, but the two of you
Oh.
need to calm down. This is not the first time you two have argued, so just.
I'd like to hear what Minesh is thinking about all of this.
Minesh is ignoring them arguing and is looking down at the floor in the cave, walking around, thinking she can hear something, but nothing appears, and she's just walking.
What
You see?
What
Minesh
the hell are
has
you
lost it.
doing?
Minesh has lost it. She's cracked. The
You're
mole
not looking at me,
The
you're
mole is
arguing.
currently watching you go.
No, the mole's helping.
Oh, the mole's walking around with you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
blindly sniffing at the air.
Look,
I-
we
I-
want
The ground.
Oh, the ground.
The ground.
Bethilde's gonna give give Xander like a Paddington stare, like a hard stare. I'm gonna try and do intimidation to try and
Okay.
get it back down.
A little worm pokes its head out.
Okay,
of
well, I
soil.
bet.
That's 16.
What's your will DC?
You've gone for Will, you fool. 19.
Yeah, you're as intimidating as a baby panda.
It's gonna look at you in somewhat
With two
disbelief.
black eyes. She looks like a panda.
He'll look at
From a
somewhat.
nightmare.
He'll look at with somewhat disbelief. Gonna lean over, pick up a small rock, just chucks it at your head.
Xander, not again.
I mean, that's just rude.
Wait,
I'm trying.
we've been here.
Not again, you two. Enough of this.
I'm trying to save him.
Look, he doesn't want to be saved. He will
I mean, I
live
can
with,
tell that.
he will live with the consequences of his
That's
actions.
what I like
What
to
if it's-
hear.
but
Thank
what
you
if
very
he
much,
releases something
Katarra.
off and we all live with the consequences of his actions?
It's too late for that because Gale is already in this world.
Have you
And
looked
yes,
in the
what we-
mirror?
and what we need, of course, what we need is 2 Gales. What if he becomes a Gale?
Well, then we'll deal with
You
that
think
at
I'm
that
gonna? You think I'm
time.
gonna become a Gale?
But for now,
I bet that's what
Okay.
Gale said before Gale was Gale.
but for now,
I think
this-
Gale was
Gale's very happy where he is at the moment. And believe me,
sounds like
I am
you-
not going to
you're
become a
sympathising with
Gale.
Gale now.
Do you think I want to look like that when I could look like this?
Tuppence starts tapping his hatchet against the shoes like, wait, I think Gale was Gale before he was Gale. That
Okay.
was what his line of automatons
Look,
was called, right?
here
The
is
Grand
the-
Absalonium Legerdemain Enchanter.
here is the
Okay,
reality
scary
about-
evil Gale then.
At what point does he become like the Gale we know then?
I think he called himself
because he
a
had
war
except that all
droid.
the skin and crap
He did
on
tell
him.
us his backstory, but we didn't listen.
Here is the
Yeah.
reality of the situation.
I think he said that he got really disappointed with the
Oh no, yeah,
kind of
right.
morality
Humans.
of
Yeah,
Absol.
Yes, yeah, he was
And
let
then
down by
murdered a load of people
humanity.
and grafted our
Understandable, we
flesh
get
to
Because
that.
Xander
you know.
loves humanity, as we all know.
Look,
You
the
didn't hear my
reality of
private
the
conversations.
situation is that this black onyx thing is the only clue to Gale and what is driving him, and it's the only clue to potentially retrieving Bertie's soul.
Maybe we should take it to the Spiral Shrine. Because if it's evil, then it's there, and they're all good, and they should be able to keep it safe.
Nobody is truly good and nobody is truly bad.
Yeah, there's no alignment.
She sort of
in this game.
squints at Xander.
Look, for now, it is safe in the spacious pouch, and that is where it will stay until we have some time where we're not dungeon delving. So you two need to pack it in and figure out a way to get along.
Okay, yes, Mum.
Thank you, Mum.
I mean, Seraphine could have just solved that problem quite easily, couldn't you? Damn it, cloistered clerics and their scrolls.
No, it is
They were
best,
thought of really well then.
look, it is best in our possession.
It is true. It's better in our possession than Gale's.
Just
Can I do
before,
a
just
perception check to see what's going on with Minesh?
Yeah.
Yep.
23?
23. You notice Minesh has stopped and is looking down at a small patch of ground where 3 little earthworms have poked their heads out and are currently bobbing up and down looking at her.
Are you okay, Minesh? What's with the worms? That's very concerning.
I'm just interested in worms.
The mole eats one of them.
What happens to the
hungry.
mole?
Molly is.
Does he like turn into something else?
Molly is very interested in worms. Why are the worms dancing?
Why not?
I've never seen a worm dance.
Can I can I understand it a little more? I'm just
No, you have no
appreciating
idea
them
what these worms are
dancing.
doing.
They're cool.
Can I poke a worm?
You poke a worm and it goes "Ooh," and bites your finger.
Ah!
Should somebody perhaps do a nature check on
I'm
the
going to stamp on the worms.
The only person who
stamp
can
on the worm
successfully
and it
do an
goes,
nature check is Minesh.
And then you take your foot away and there's a squashed worm.
Why don't you just kill the worm?
It bit me.
I don't care. I'll bite you.
The other worm disappears into the ground.
Molly ate
They were
one of the
attack
worms.
worms. I
Why do
thought
you
they
care?
tried to get you. They tried to like hypnotize you, and then it tried to poke it and it bit me.
On what
Can everyone
basis
see what
do
the
you
hell's
think
going on?
Yeah.
it's in her?
She looks very hypnotized.
That's just Minesh.
I mean, I feel like that's
Seven.
racist
7.
somehow.
You have no idea. Animals.
Well, Barkiest, I'm
Your
sorry, I don't know
vertebrates
what
not
the
really
correct
your
term
thing.
is.
Yeah, definitely not.
Arborealist? Stop
Right.
it!
I'm a druid. I like animals.
There's a rumbling in the floor of the cavern.
Oh God, is there more worms?
Yeah, and the ground starts to rise up, and then as that happens, fat pink worms start pouring out of the ground, and they have lamprey-like maws with thousands of teeth in them, and they start writhing and moving
I am going to
towards
run
Minesh.
for that tunnel.
Minesh,
I am
Can you
going.
negotiate?
I think it's best we get
I mean,
out of
we
here.
just killed one of the children, so I don't think
But
so.
again, Bethilde, you attacked something without thinking.
It
and
attacked
now
me first.
You shouldn't have.
you poked it.
You need to learn your lesson.
I was
But
just
we'll-
ins-
we'll-
I
These
think
look
I
like-
think
She will learn her lesson
Anyway, I'm
in
run-
death and
These
not a
look like the
second before.
flesh-eating worms that were in that pit of
I'm
bodies.
running.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so
going.
run,
crap.
run
And
running
riding
down
on
the
top of
tunnel.
one of them is the earthworm that survived.
Do you have like a small trumpet?
It's got at one end of its curled around a small trumpet. It's like,
Yeah, so we leg it for the tunnel.
Minesh is just like, I'm sorry.
At
I'm just
25
running
feet.
away.
Minesh, you have nothing to be sorry for. It was Bethilde again.
I should have protected the worm.
You're welcome.
For what?
as you all run into this hallway, Seraphine's like, "Bye."
I'll take care of Bertie.
What of the worms?
The worms devour Bertie's corpse. That's one way to deal with the body. Fertilizer.
No.
Seraphine, you hear her like hurriedly running in the other direction, carrying Bertie's body.
Great, we lost our one useful cleric.
Xander, stop picking fights with everyone. You're becoming like Bethilde.
So
How dare you?
Alti looks at you and is like, "Really, Xander? That was uncalled for."
what do I find?
Fine, I'll stick to bullying Bethilde.
You wander into the tunnel, and the worms just dig back into the ground behind you, completely unconcerned with chasing you. More the fact it terrified you to leaving. Yeah, the worm on top disappears down into the ground and is waving a little flag. And is like,
Next time, gadget.
next time. You're gonna die. Mush crawls out of your backpack and goes, "Do you know what? That was really uncalled for. You really shouldn't have poked that worm and it would matter. She murdered him.
I know.
She killed him unprovoked.
I know.
I know. And the mole ate one and no one cared.
I know. I'm sorry.
You love that mole more
sounds like methed up Elmo.
taking mushrooms. I'm a magic mushroom. I'm always high.
Elmo wants to know how happy everyone is.
Not very.
Sometimes I know you're all feeling it. Look how Bethilde's always high too. She sniffs stuff when you're not looking. She licks it too. I've seen her. She's eaten 3 times a lake and 2 mushrooms. You run into this corridor, and immediately what you find yourself in is in a worked stone hallway. It looks like the cavern has opened up into another necropolis or sequence of crypts, and you rush into a chamber where a dreadful hush swallows everything. The moment you step inside, and through this is as though the air itself refuses to stir. Rows of alcoves line the stone walls, each cradling a crumbling urn or a faceless effigy draped in a funeral shroud. The floor is submerged beneath several inches of foul water as your boots splash through it, and old offerings bob atop murky eddies, rotting toys, tarnished coins, and scraps of sodden parchment, the script long since erased. A cold stillness presses in on you. The chamber is not merely quiet, it is utterly soundless.
Nobody touch anything. And Katarra
You would say that. You would say that, but no words come out.
Bethilde turns round to everybody and says,
Nothing.
"Yeah."
You start waving your hands at somebody.
Can I use sign language to get my point across?
You start signing rude gestures to Bethilde.
She signs very rude gestures back.
Minesh smiles.
I mean, Katarra is pleased for like the relief.
Okay.
Tuppence massages his temples.
I can't cast spells now.
I mean, this is
Well,
this
you
is-
would actually, if you check your spells, they're only the ones with the verbal
There's
tag.
actually
I don't
very
know.
few spells
Auditory
that are
tag.
verbal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's spells with the auditory tag.
Can I
okay.
do a perception check to see
Yes,
what's
you
going
can.
on here? Other than the fact it's quiet.
Yeah, Laura was going to say if like someone can do like recall knowledges or something to figure out what's
So
going on.
what did you detect?
Perception. She's doing
So-
perception.
How do you detect magic?
You detect magic. There's a very strong magical aura in this place.
18 for perception.
18. There's a mist floating at the top of this chamber. It's about 15 feet high, and there's a sort of a thin ash grey mist floating.
Can I do an arcana to try and work out what
Yeah.
I think is going on with this
Are
mist?
you doing an arcana as well?
I might as well leave it as and go for an occult.
Go for it.
Yeah.
19. Look at us doing an occult and an
I
arcana
know,
the other way around.
swap.
Wow, you're working together.
No, they have no idea what
We
the
always
other
work
one's doing.
together as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sort of look at Xander after he's like giving me a bunch of hand gestures, and I just point at the mist, and then I point at my mouth, and I point at the mist.
You don't think the mist is causing this.
And then I'm doing like cross hand motions as if to be like, no, it's not the mist.
It doesn't seem to be the mist. You don't think it's the mist at all. You think the mist is maybe an atmospheric effect?
But do I get a sense from the Arcana what's causing
You
the
think there's definitely some
silence?
kind of enchantment on this room that's stilling sound.
Okay.
It's likely a silent spell or something like that.
Yes. I rolled a 26.
26. You think there is some sort of magical spell has been, this place has been magically silenced for a reason, because this is deliberate.
Yeah.
You look around and there are some smashed urns. There's no coffins in this place. There's no sarcophagus or any type of there's no type of place you would store a body after death. They're all urns, as if only ashes were kept here.
Did you say is it ones with the auditory trace? Is that right?
Auditory.
Apparently there's many which have the auditory trait, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem for us casting spells.
Just to see what happens, Bethilde's going to cast Bullhorn and start going, can anybody hear me? But
as you cast Bullhorn, nothing happens.
I need the silence
so
spell.
she sort of like puts her hands up as if she's like shouting louder, and nothing happens.
Can Katarra do a religion check
Yes, you can.
or recall knowledge?
Nice.
Oh, no, that's not bad. 19.
19. You think there was some sort of curse here that was probably this ground was consecrated to prevent it happening, to prevent it spreading. However, there's water in here and a lot of smashed urns and damaged stonework, and there's an opening on the far side, which the water seems to be flowing out that way. You remember kind of Roller Society.
Ooh, that's only a 15.
15. You remember enough about the Precipice Quarter from things you picked up. You remember there was a school, and because you've asked about this, and you remember somebody, you're not sure who, but you remember one person has described to you there was a school in the place and it's cursed. And it was cursed because water flowed through a necropolis beneath it and flooded it, because it brought a curse with it.
Right, okay.
The necropolis itself contained a curse which flowed into the school.
Right, so there is an opening at the other end of this chamber.
Yes. The only reason to completely silence sound within a place is if a curse needed to be spoken aloud.
Okay.
Possibly by the deceased.
So Katarra will kind of do like covert operation hand signals.
You would do, except at that point, the ash splits into 9 separate clouds, swoops down, and attacks. Roll for initiative.
How can Ash attack?
We're about to find out. Hopefully very lightly.
With his Pokemon.
Hey.
Gotta catch him all.
I choose you, Charizard!
No, Pikachu.
Squirtle was the best, so
Squirtle.
Bethilde is exactly the sort of person to be just packing like about 5 Magikarps.
yeah.
And that's it.
As soon as he turned and said that
Bethilde
other one.
cast Splash.
Wet and Wild.
Okay,
That's Bethilde.
Xander, what did you roll?
25. That's
right.
a lie. 26. It's +7.
Matilda.
Keeping it useful. 9.
Katarra.
25.
Minesh.
Unnatural 20.
So a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. An unnatural 20.
Undead 20.
So the lucky of the natural world is rolling unnaturally.
I forgot the term. My head went blank.
Oh, I love it. I like it. Unnatural 20 at that time.
Right.
I saw a thing once where someone was like, I can't do reverse math, and someone was like, you mean subtraction?
All right, top of the round is Xander.
Brilliant.
9 clouds of cursed ash.
9 clouds of cursed ash. This might do well. Definitely made a lot ash.
They
yeah?
look like ash,
Okay.
yeah. It's almost as if they'd come out of all of these smashed urns.
Well then, go for it. Yeah. I'm going to call forth an hydraulic push to try and push a couple of the ash creatures away and see if I can like clump up the ash within them and make them fall quicker.
Be really helpful if you had a cleric with remove curse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's gone.
Unfortunately, you killed a worm.
The rest of us didn't kill a worm.
Worm bit first.
22.
22.
You poked it first.
I just
Well,
poked
hits.
it.
Yes. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I was not convinced I was going to hit. One. Just whilst I'm doing this, final action, recall knowledge. Can I try and figure out what these things are?
Yep.
So that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is knocked back 5 feet.
2 of them are knocked back 5 feet. They don't look very well. The clouds look a bit more dispersed than they were before.
Okay. And then for the recall knowledge to see if I can figure out what they are. I'll go for Arcana. 26.
These, they look like animated clouds of ash. They're very similar to something from an astral creature, an incorporeal astral creature called an Adon, which is a kind of a cloud, a little cloud that floats around and drains people. So you think that's the closest analogy you've got? You reckon that whatever curse was in this place that the silence is keeping from spreading, likely it was in the bodies that were interred here, and this is what remains of them.
Right, and you said that the water had the hydraulic push water spell thing had like an effect on it? Or,
it did damage it. It seems like not all of the damage went through, but they don't seem like they're very hardy.
Okay, I'll let everyone know about this. Yeah, we call that information. And
How are you going to let people know?
oh crap! Yeah, I forgot about that.
You just like point to them and you just like gesture like clouds.
Don't you have Beauregard?
Very quickly pull out a little sketchbook. Start drawing, and I write down all the information.
And you can reveal it on your next turn.
Yeah.
It is now Katarra's go.
Do I get the sense that this is like a swarm thing in terms of its similarity? Because I'm just not sure a sword's actually going to
You get the sense that it's that's an animated cloud of ash that's cursed, and you think that stabbing it is probably the only thing you can do to it.
Well, it is the only thing I can do to it, but whether or not it works, that was like...
Can't you like feint it and get it off guard or something?
If it can be made off guard, that's the thing. So
I mean, you could throw something at it.
I could, but I don't want to. So is one near me, or do I need to move to get up to one?
They're above you, so they're 15 feet above you.
Right.
So the ceiling's 15 feet high, so they're about 10 feet off the floor.
I'm 10 feet off the floor.
So you'd have to throw something.
Right, okay, in which case I will throw a dagger.
Go for it.
Oh, no, that's not going to hit. That was only a 15.
Hits.
Oh, 15 hits. That's surprising. That's a d4. That's only 2 points of damage.
Nothing happens.
So that was pointless then.
You hit them and you don't think you did enough damage.
Well, a dagger only does 1d4,
So what we're figuring out is that they're not very tough. So once you get over a certain point, that they'll go down quick. But
yeah.
You think they're resistant to damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't think it's a lot.
No.
Because you did 8 points damage and it went through. Not all of it went through, but a significant percentage of it did. So you don't think it's they're not hardy, and you just hit with a 14 or a 15.
Okay, in which case I will throw an acid flask at it.
Okay.
That is 12 plus 11, which is 23, minus 5 is 18, 17.
18 hits.
Yeah. What regular acid flask is.
It does 1 point of acid damage and then persistent acid.
Oh, right, okay.
So is that all you're doing on your turn?
And I'll move towards the exit to get out of here.
Okay. That is the end of your turn. It is now Ulti's turn. Ulti looks up and does a Divine Lance. And is going to hit. And she's going to do... Divine Lance, 3d4. She does 9 points of damage. And all of it seems to go through.
Okay.
Divine Lance is spirit damage.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have auditory or
No.
verbal. Okay.
It's a manipulate spell.
Right.
Okay, so we know so they're not weak, but like spirit damage and everything that negates their resistances.
Yeah. You get the feeling that not every type of damage they will be resistant to, but...
Okay, sweet. Who's up next?
Altis is going to raise a shield. Minesh, it's your go.
Minesh wants to move so she can get in a position where she can get as many of them in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
So it's a fortitude save, please. And are these creatures technically flying?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
First one is going to roll 11. Second one's going to roll 21, 22, 11, 15, 21, 24.
Okay, so 3 of them can't move against the wind, and the other 3, they're knocked prone, pushed back 30 feet in the wind's direction, and take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
All right, roll your damage.
11.
11 points damage. Not all of it goes through. However, several of them have already been damaged, and they hit the wall and just shatter into puffs of dust. And then just drop slowly to the ground and just start sprinkling across the water.
You see over to Xander and you hear him say...
Just giving you like a double thumbs up.
You got one action left.
No, I moved.
Oh, you moved. Okay, right. So it's now the creature's turn. The creatures swarm down, and one of them is going for each of you. So let's start with those. First off, they're going to fly down, and they're going to try and surround you. The first one is against Bethilde. You're alphabetically first. It rolls a natural 20.
Yay.
You are going to take 1d4 persistent void damage, and you're going to have leech life. So, when you're taking the persistent void damage from this creature, it starts to take the shape of something that you are familiar with, such as a snail.
You'd hear her go, ah! But of course you don't. You just see her go.
You think, as it leeches your life and it starts to take the shape of Beauregard, it becomes more corporeal, and you think more dangerous.
How much damage do I have to do? Do I take any damage?
You take 1d4 persistent mental damage on your turn, persistent void damage on your turn. Okay. Second one goes at Katarra, is going to be an 18.
Miss.
Then the third one goes at Minesh, 16.
Miss.
And then the fourth one goes at Xander, which is going to be a 16 again.
Miss. Well, these aren't hardy, are they?
There are 2 more. One goes at Tuppence, 21, misses. One goes at Alti, 25. It comes down, it touches her, and then it just recoils and floats away.
Aww.
You just think that cloud looks very sad.
Well, I would shout like, "Come back, Cloud! Try again. You should be fine."
How does Alti look like she reacts to this?
Almost as if it's like watching somebody try to punch another individual and then completely missing. You know it connected, but it just doesn't affect her. Either she's kind of fortuitous or something.
Does she look like healthier?
She can't look any healthier. She was already at full hit points.
Okay.
Yes.
She's not got a little extra spring in her step.
She does seem to glow slightly. Almost like she's been using the right kind of foundation for this dungeon crawling business. Right, that's the creature's turn. It's now Tuppence's go. Tuppence swings at one of the creatures.
They take 1d6 acid.
Yeah, one of them does.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that was only one.
No damage. Tuppence swings and is going to be a 23 with his hatchet, which is going to be a hit.
So they're no longer up in the air.
No, they're all around you now.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage. Not all of it goes through, but most of it does. Then he's doing a double. Actually, he does double slice, so he rolls again. 17 with the. So that was the shield, and then he does it with the hatchet. 17 to hit. Does another 10 points of damage. The thing dies. He's like,
well,
and
you would hear that, but
he jumps up and down on the spot, waving his arms around in the air. You imagine he's saying, "Oh, I
Aw.
killed one." Right, that's Tuppence's go. He then raises his shield as his final action. It's now Bethilde's go.
So I am gonna do a kind of cultism check as she starts doing sort of vaguely spooky hand gestures to try and
Yep.
exorcise the ghosts.
Okay.
Oh, that was nearly a 20. So 29.
29. You think killing these things is the appropriate way forward?
Okay. She sort of does the motions, then looks at it and nods and points at the one that attacked her and pulls some hairpins out of her hair and throws them.
Okay.
So that's a nat 20. So 30. Does that hit?
30 hits. It might even be a crit
I think.
with that natural 20.
With that nat 20. Okay. That is
Put you out of your misery. AC 14.
9. So that's 18 points.
Is that doubled?
Double. So that's doubled.
You
yeah.
kill it
So
immediately.
18 points of poking damage.
18 points of exorcism damage with these needles as they embed in the wall and this cloud of dust just explodes. It's like watching a bag of flour explode in the air, except it just disintegrates as it falls. That's back to Xander.
Okay.
She takes persistent void damage.
Oh yeah, you take some
Oh,
persistent
yeah.
void damage. You're going to take 4
Thanks.
points of void damage and roll a flat check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You're no longer void.
20
you're
for
no
20.
You're no longer voided.
Nice.
However, the creature now is the shape of Beauregard. If Ash could be a physical shape of a snail.
What was how much damage did it take? Sorry.
4.
4. Oof. Okay. So yeah, Bethilde would, if she could run to Bethilde, to Beauregard.
You run towards this creature.
Ash Beauregard.
Ash Beauregard. Well, you would do if you had any actions left.
I was gonna say, but I don't have any yet. On my
Xander.
next turn, that's what I will do.
First action. Did I? If my recall knowledge, last time it was I did occultism, didn't I? What did I
Yes.
recall on? Yeah.
You got the feeling they had a resistance to all damage, but it was very low.
Yeah.
Except spirit, possibly ghost touch if you had a ghost touch sword, or maybe force.
Oh, I don't think I got any force spells. No, keep it easy. Can you give me a fortitude save?
Yep. 17.
Fail. Whichever one's the nearest creature to me is going to get pushed 5 feet away, and it's taking 2d6. I don't know. What did I say?
What spell is it?
Gale Blast.
So 2d6 bludgeoning, I should imagine.
Yep. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Again, not all of it goes through, but it certainly does damage the creature. 2d6 bludgeoning, yeah.
Yeah, 2d6 bludgeoning. And last action, I'll cast shield.
Okay. It's now Katarra's go.
Okay, cookies. So you move towards the one that looks like Beauregard,
Yep.
and then faint strike.
Go for it.
Oh, what? No.
Bethilde's waving her hands.
Okay, so the feint was only a dirty 20.
Success.
Okay, and then the strikey. That is a dirty 20 again.
Yep. They're immune to precision damage, so you don't get sneak attack.
Oh, that's sad. So that's 8 points of damage.
Okay, not all of it goes through. Actually, all of it does go through. Because this is the corporeal one, isn't
Yes.
it? It is no... Yeah, you get your sneak attack. It's a physical creature now. It no longer has its immunities or resistances.
So that's 3 points of sneak attack,
So that's a grand total of 11 points of damage.
if you say so.
Yes. I do say so.
Well, I can't count.
I can count once the numbers have been spoken out loud, they go out my head.
Right, it's looking very unwell.
Yeah,
But then that's typical of Beauregard.
Yeah, so I've got one action left.
Yep.
The faint strike is a flourish action.
Yes.
So that is a 12 plus 11 minus 5, which is 18.
You could just say 12 plus 6, which is 18.
Well, that's not how I do maths.
Okay. How you do maths is like gymnastics.
Yes.
Athletically.
Yes.
Acrobatically.
Mathletically.
Mathletics.
So 18 hits.
18 hits.
Right, okay. I forgot what I was doing now.
You're doing another sneak attack.
Yeah, but I have to do regular damage first.
Yeah, 3d6 plus 1.
Oh, I've only got...
Because it's got your 1d6 sneak attack.
Yeah, but I always roll that separate because you always ask for it separate.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, we can roll all 3 together.
Oh, well, that sucked. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 1 is 7.
You kill it.
Yay!
Beauregard looks this ashen Beauregard looks towards Bethilde, and you just see this
but you don't hear
teeth
that.
forming in ash, and it looks like it's going to savage your woman, and then you kill it, and it just disintegrates into the water.
Oh, and I can use my reaction to do your next.
Yes.
Did you Bethilde?
Except I'm pretty sure your next has the auditory trait.
It may do. Let me just double check.
What if you just like give them the finger and point
No, it's visual.
with the finger?
Oh, it's visual.
Nice.
You make you stick your middle finger up and wave your rapier in a threatening fashion.
Yes, it's a demoralize.
Demoralized. Yep.
So that's a dirty 20.
Do you have intimidating glare by any chance?
Yes, I do.
All right, so you don't get the
Nice.
-4 penalty for it not speaking your language.
Yes, so
Okay.
it's a dirty 20.
It's terrified.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So frightened 1. I'll take it.
Dirty 20 is against his will DC, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. No, it's critically frightened. It's frightened 2.
Yay!
Yeah,
does that do?
It's quaking in its boots.
it basically is -2 to everything.
Sweet.
So it's 9 was its DC. Yeah.
9 is his DC.
9, yeah. These aren't very clever creatures.
Yeah.
Or wise. Or charismatic.
anything.
Yeah.
Good at Ash though.
Not very strong either.
Right, everybody, let's pile on that one guy.
It just is quivering in
Yeah.
fear, shaking. It's like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
Or somebody with dandruff.
Oh.
It's that ulti's go. Ulti fires another Divine Lance. That is going to hit again, and she does another 3d4 spirit damage. She's aiming for the one that you've terrified, which now has an AC of 12.
It's only 12.
It is only 12. And Divine Lance, 3d4, and that's going to be 12 points of damage. The creature looks pretty ropey. But then it would do, it's just ash.
They would look ashy then.
She then raises a shield. Minesh, it's your go.
So, electric arc on 2 of them.
Leshy of death. Leshy of death.
The Death Leshy casts lightning into clouds of ash. Everything lights up in the room. It's like watching a thunderstorm move through a cloud base.
Awesome.
The first one rolls 11. Second one rolls 22.
Okay, so 1 fail, 1 success. So that's 6. So 1 takes 6, 1 takes 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it go through?
Most of it goes through, yeah.
Okay. And then can I aid someone?
How do you aid them?
It does with like facial expressions.
Yeah, I know.
With your bark-covered face, how do you expressively tell somebody?
I'm gonna have to like wave, like point my staff, and try and be threatening to maybe put them off a bit.
Trying to distract it. Okay,
Yeah.
so roll a deception check.
Okay.
Who are you aiding, by the way?
Who's after me?
Tuppence.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're aiding Tuppence or Bethilde.
Frank Tuppence is fine. I only got a 10.
Okay, you didn't aid anybody. You think that the lack of being able to speak is really hampering your deception.
Damn.
It's now the creatures go. There's 3 of them left. One of them goes at Bethilde. That's going to be a 26 to hit with a natural 20. You're now going to take some more persistent void damage.
Not quite a
And
crit.
it starts to look like Bethilde.
Ooh, Ashley Bethilde.
Ashy Bethilde. It's then going to use, as it starts to coalesce, it's going to punch you. Yep, that's
I mean,
an 8.
it's a Bethilde move.
It swings, and
It hasn't turned into a bear yet.
it's as effective as Bethilde's punches usually are. And this is completely with an 8.
Incredible.
It then tries again because it's got nothing else it can do. Actually, no. It punches again. Yeah, they're not very clever. That's going to be even worse. That's a 0.
What?
Yeah, because it's a 10 minus
Did you just
10.
not punch? Did it just punch itself in the face?
It punches itself in the face. The next one is going to
itself
attack
in the face. Does it do
Xander.
damage to itself?
That's going to be an 11. I then need a will save.
You need a will save from me.
Yes.
I am willful. Oh, no.
Have you got a hero point?
What'd you roll?
I wouldn't worry about it too much for these guys.
Yeah, probably
I'm
not.
I'm full health, yeah, I'm fine. Rolled a 2, so for a will save, that is 11.
11. That's only a fail, not a critical fail. That is
these
4
guys
points
suck.
of mental damage. And that's it.
So he doesn't get persistent void.
No.
I'm starting to think
You cast a spell on him.
I'm starting to think we'll just walk past these guys. You know?
The final one attacks Katarra. That's a 16.
Miss.
I then need a will save.
Why though?
Because it casts daze on you.
But I don't want to do Wilson.
There's also cast days on me.
Yeah.
That is 14.
That's a success. You take 2 points of mental damage. And that's it. Tuppence is then going to attack one, double slice. First one's a crit. Second one is going to hit. So the crit with the shield is going to be 10 points of damage. And with the hatchet, it's going to be a further 9 points of damage, 19 points of damage. He kills it immediately. Woo! He starts pumping the air. Bethilde, it's your go.
I'm gonna stare at the lack. There's only one left, isn't there?
There's 2 left.
2 left. Okay, I'm gonna stare at the next nearest one, and throw some more darts at it.
Go for it.
And sort of. Oh, that's not so good. 20.
Hit.
Okay. 8 points of piercing damage.
Yep, not all of it goes through. However, this one was already badly damaged from the spirit damage, and it dies.
Yay!
It bursts.
Now Bethilde's just like. Is Ash Bethilde still here?
Ash Bethilde is still there. It's the last one left.
So yeah, and I'm going to point at Ash Bethilde and do Scrounger's Glee. So I sort of like hold my stomach and start laughing, but you can't see it.
So you,
So
Yeah.
so and sort of look menacing, which means that you need to make a will save.
it's a natural 2 for a 5.
That's going to be a critical failure, surely.
Yes, it's a very
Which
critical
means
failure.
it is frightened 2.
Yes.
So yeah.
So it's frightened 2.
And who's next?
Next is Xander. After
Your
that,
best
it's Katarra.
And then I sort of like flash my teeth at Katarra, which means that
Right,
if
okay.
you don't, you're not going to kill it with a. I suppose a strike. Okay, then you would be a strike. So yeah, okay. So then I sort of like give the thumbs up at Xander, which means that if you hit it, you get a D4 of hit points.
Okay.
So there you go.
Does this have to be like a melee attack, or can it be
It has
a
to
strike.
be-
strike?
I will
Succeeds at a strike.
look at that wording as it comes to Xander's turn.
Xander sees there's one left. He notices a little bit like a small rock kind of laying around. Manages to kick it up
Looks
in the
like
air.
Bethilde, this one. It's almost as if it was made for
Yeah,
you to kill.
perfectly. Can't wait. Like kicks the rock up into the air, grabs it out of the air, like levitates it with his staff, and then throws it and launches it straight through the head of Cloud Bethilde. I wish Cloud wasn't in front of that. That is for 21.
Hits. Unfortunately, it's not a critical success, which would have needed in order to regain 1d4 hit points.
Oh.
It says when you critically succeed at a strike against the target.
When you critically succeeded to strike against the
I
target.
thought the AC was 9.
No, the
No,
AC is 14,
14.
minus 2 for 12. The crit would have been 22.
Oh.
It's not worth the hero point.
That's not what I'm thinking. I'm trying to cheese it.
It's not worth it.
There's nothing you can add to
There's nothing you can do. You've already called me the answer.
Yeah, that's
You
also
can't
true.
change the
Yeah.
exam paper.
I've got a magic hat. It gives me +1
Oh
to
wait, I
Arcana
can't do
checks.
that. That's auditory.
You can't do it anyway. It's auditory. Bethilde tries to cast an auditory spell
Which means
and
that
it fails.
Which means, okay.
A sign of her intelligence.
Bethilde's intelligence just went down by 1.
That is 14 points of rock
The
damage.
cloud explodes.
Yeah!
A shroud of urn crashes through it. And you're like, yes, it was killed by the thing that was meant to contain it for all time. And then suddenly there is only silence in this place. Except there'd only been silence ever in this place.
Okay, so Katarra will do covert Rainbow 6 signals to get everyone to move to the...
Xander doesn't know what she's talking about.
Minesh
John
starts
Clancy
moving.
walks into the room.
Yeah.
I approve, +10. All right, you walk in, you leave the room.
Are we not walking to the other side?
You walk to the other side.
to the
Yeah.
other side where the exit is.
Can we just have a quick look around? See
Yeah,
if
roll
there's
perception
interest?
check.
Yeah.
It's Tom Clancy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tom Clancy.
I'll do perception.
It's
see if I can
John
see it.
Patrick Ryan is the character.
I'll do perception.
Perception.
No, Minesh just wants to leave
23.
this cave.
23.
Doesn't like the
23.
silence anymore.
You notice tucked in one of the alcoves is a partially burned book.
Right. Oh, get in. Through we go.
You open the book and you realise quite quickly that it's a spell book. However, most of the pages are burned beyond recognition. But actually, when you flip through them, you find 2 spells still legible. The Parrot's Whisper and the Queen's Rainbow.
Do I know what they are? Can I
Roll an Arcana check.
I had a 26 for my perception.
You also
check.
see this book. You grab the other corner of it. And you've got it between you.
I rolled a 19.
You can see me. You can very clearly see me
is the
saying,
book is
"Let
all
go,
that's in here.
let go,
Yeah.
let go."
But do I see these two like arguing over the book?
You see both of them are holding the book. You don't know whether they're going to argue over it because they
Well,
can't
You can
speak.
see my facial expression is very much like, "Let go, let
So,
go."
No,
cause-
and I just I'll let go. I just went to pick it up at the same time, so I let it go. And I'm just
Uh,
shrugging at you.
You realise quite quickly that as possessive as you were over the book, the Parrot's Whisper cannot be cast by you
by Xander for
No.
clarification.
because it is not an arcane spell.
So you look at that.
What kind of still
you
is
look
going-
disappointed.
I just
and Bethilde
need to
just
know
wiggles
what
her
it does.
eyebrows at
You
you.
do remember that you call this spell allows you to call forth the echo of a gossiping parrot from a children's nursery rhyme, which gives you the secrets of a creature within range. The garrulous parrot is known to chatter for some time while deciphering the information you seek. On a critical success, the parrot chatters about various random topics one round and reveals no information, so the creature makes the critical success. On a critical failure, the parrot tells you the target's highest weakness immediately. You can ask the parrot one question.
Does Polly
I
want
know,
a cracker?
I know I can't cast this, but is this something I want in Bethilde's hands? She will use this parrot to torture
Bethilde
me.
can't cast it either because she's primal spellcaster.
What spell is it on?
Divine and occult.
Really? Mm-hmm. So I thought
The
it was
Queen's
right up
Rainbow,
your alley, honestly.
however, the Queen's Rainbow, however, is an arcane spell. And you know that this one, you tell the story of the Queen of Bees and her retinue trying to pass through a rainbow on their way to visit the King of Spiders. You conjure forth a large transparent rainbow. Creatures who enter or begin their turn in the rainbow space have to succeed at a fortitude save or become dazzled. On a critical failure, become blinded for a round.
I thought it was going to be like Rainbow Road that you could travel down.
Basically, it frustrates the hell out of the GM. Like Rainbow Road to every Mario Kart driver ever.
Apart from me.
Except Laura, who drives so slowly, she stays on the track.
I do not drive slowly on Rainbow Road.
You drive slowly enough that you don't fly her off of it.
No, I drive carefully.
It's like, it's called the Mario Kart, not like, Mario driving test. Like, you can go a bit fast.
Laura drives like she's practicing for a driving test
Yeah.
at Mario Kart. Right, yes, this is an arcane spell, so you could learn this one. It's a 3-action spell, rank 2 spell.
Sweet, okay. That's called Queen's what, sorry?
The Queen's Rainbow.
Queen's Rainbow.
So it's a 60-foot line, hence why it's a 3-action spell. So it's quite a substantial rainbow that would blind anything that starts its turn in the rainbow. Or dazzle it.
Okay.
If it fails to save, it dazzles. If it critically fails, it's blinded.
And the second spell, the other spell was...
The Parrot's Whisper,
Yeah.
which
Which
is
is on
basically...
Divine and Occult.
so the only person who could cast that in your party at this present time is Ulti.
It's a real shame.
So she
She
could summon a
probably
parrot and have a conversation with it.
It's a real shame the pirate can't get the parrot.
Yeah.
And I was thinking for Bethilde it'd be really useful for you to have something like that because you could then find out information.
It's
If
not in the
Bethilde
pirate.
if the Bethilde was
It's on
the
the
cult
primal
spellcaster,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
could.
yeah.
However,
Well-
she's a primal spellcaster.
For the time being, I'm keeping the book.
Okay,
Well,
you
for-
put the book in there because there's nothing to say to anybody anyway.
Exactly.
And then you head on into the adjacent chamber. You descend into a low,
Rainbow Six
narrow
Siege.
vault. So you head out at another kind of stone hallway that leads at a angle down into the bedrock. You descend into a low, narrow vault where the walls are fashioned entirely from bone. Femurs stacked like bricks, skulls wedged in like grinning sentries. The air is dry and thick with the dust of the long dead. The floor is paved in a mosaic of shattered remains and forgotten relics. From the far end of the chamber, beyond the reach of your light or your vision, depending on what you're using, you hear a wet, dragging sound, accompanied by faint, hollow groans. 4 figures slowly begin to emerge from the gloom, shambling husks of once proud travellers, their feet worn to bloodied stumps, their torsos wrapped in rotting cloaks and clinking with forgotten charms. Lantern-like eyes flicker in their gaunt faces as they limp between the bone walls, and the air seems to vibrate with their sorrow, as if they are yearning for a path they lost and can never find again.
Can I try to figure out what these things are before they...
Yes, they seem completely disinterested in you. They just seem
Oh,
to
really?
be walking in a line.
Oh.
Has sound been restored?
Yes, sound
now?
has been restored and you can hear this.
Now I'll stick with that, can't I? 28?
28. You think these are an undead. These are a trail gaunt. Trail gaunts are the twitching, rotting corpses of seasoned travellers who became lost on their journey and died of starvation, thirst, or exposure to the elements, suggesting these people came down here probably looking for treasure, got lost, and have been wandering around trying to find that path in a state of undeath for so long. They wear their feet out and then off until they just hobble around on stumps.
Lovely.
So what are they... Do they look like they...
You do know their
warm
mortal
path?
weakness is roads, because they cannot cross a defined path. If
Time to
only,
spring a rainbow.
if only you could cast Tarmacadam.
Bethilde's just going to sort of hang back at the back and try and work out. I'm going to do an occultism check to see if I can work out a way to like dispel them or get them to go away.
I don't think we need to. They said that they're just like not interested in us
17.
whatsoever.
They don't seem interested in you, no. 17. You don't think you could dispel them. You think these are an undead creature, so you'd have to destroy them.
As in like, okay, yeah,
You think you could try and sneak past them?
yeah. I'm gonna roll a stealth check
Oh,
then to
yes.
try and sneak past them.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. So like, if we just walk past them, would they be like, oh, we need to hurt these guys, or would they just be like, whatever?
So Bethilde turns to the group and says, "I think we need to sneak past them." I rolled a 7.
7. You're about
I missed a silence
stealthy
spell.
as you can be.
I rolled a natural 20 on stealth for 30.
You turn around, Katarra's
just
gone.
Katarra, where have you gone? We're supposed to be stealthing.
Right, this chamber is about 30 feet across and 60 feet long. 4 of them seem to walk in pairs.
How many feet are they away from us right now?
They're about... One of them is about 20 feet away. One of them is about 30 feet away.
Could I cast Clean's Rainbow?
You could do if you prepared it in a spell slot.
Oh, fine.
Because the spellbook doesn't work as a scroll.
I was open to.
Where are you going to fight these guys? Yeah?
Well, I'm
I don't
stealth.
That's what. Are they like malicious, or will they just kind of like leave us be if we just
You
walk
think
past
if
them?
you think at this point in time they're so lost they're wandering around, they haven't noticed you yet, but you do think if you disturb them in some way or get too close to them, they will attack.
Right. Okay.
They generally, the thing with trail gaunts that you remember is that they tend to attack wanderers fairly viciously and prey on those who stray from paths.
Bethilde's starting to sort of try and squeeze past them, but somehow by like bending her knees, that means that they're kind of both her knees are like outwards and like her elbows are out, so she's like really awkwardly, like stealthily looking like she's squeezing past, but doing a really bad job of it.
You
Walk
step
around
on a
like a
skull
bouncer.
and it shatters beneath your feet.
Oh shit!
Can Minesh just vitality lash one of them?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, reliable, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, screw it. Yeah.
Fortitude save for the Trail God, and it's going to be a 21.
So that's half damage.
Screw.
Yep.
Can you give me a basic reflex save as well, please?
Well, with the Vitality Dash going off, it's roll for initiative time.
I thought so.
That's 15 damage.
15 points of damage. So the Trailgorn is definitely feeling that one.
Can I use my natural 20 that I got on stealth for my
No, but
initiative?
you can't roll stealth. Enough time has passed that you need a new roll.
I rolled a 23 on my initiative.
23 for Xander, so Xander's there.
19 for Bethilde.
13 for Minesh.
19 for Katarra.
Ulti rolls a 26 and Tuppence rolls 21. And then the Trailgorns roll that number. Okay, top of the round is Ulti. Ulti is going to look towards these things, shrug, and fire a Divine Lance, which is going to miss as it sails past, lights up the darkness, and hits the far wall. Then she's going to raise a shield. That's her turn. Xander, it's your go.
Yeah, can you give me that basic reflex save now, please?
Yep. That is going to be a 15.
15, fail. Not as good as a fail as I hope so, but whatever. I'm going to need 2 basic reflex saves.
Oh, okay. This is Electric Arc.
Yeah, boy.
Second one is a 19. You get the feeling
Fail.
without feet, they're not very quick.
Did not think so. Both fail. Both take 1, 2, 6 points of electric damage.
Okay, all of the damage seems to go through. They shake, and they just start moaning even louder as they all start turning towards the group of you.
Don't describe that sturdy, like they can take a lot of damage, or
They
quite
look
weakened?
fairly sturdy, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're undead, so you reckon they're physically very tough.
Well, last action, I will cast shield.
Okay, cast shield. You did the recall knowledge on Trailgorns. They're undead, so they would be healed by Void.
Oh,
they would
yeah,
have negative healing.
Okay.
The-
I'll shout over to Ulti to be careful.
It's fine, not all spells heal things. That's Tuppence's turn. Tuppence strides up to the closest one and double slices. That's going to miss with his first action, and his second attack is going to hit with the hatchet. He's going to do 8 points of damage. And that's then he raises his shield. And now, with a 19, it's their go. Because the rule is, the monsters go first when
I
they
know, but
tie.
they've got surprise attack and they would have been off guard.
Yes, but they're not. One of them stumbles towards Bethilde. And what do these school creatures do? They do a jaws attack.
How ironic.
They also ignore difficult terrain, which isn't really an issue here. And, when you're hit by their jaws attack, strange things happen. Okay, so that is going to
Stranger
be
than Bethilde.
28 to hit.
That's a crit.
Wonderful, says the GM. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage plus sheer pain. A living creature hit by the Trailgorn's jaw strike must succeed at a fortitude save or suffer intense pain in its legs and feet.
That is 24.
You succeed and don't feel any pain.
Thank God for that.
However, it is going to bite you a second time.
Oh, what?
That's an 11, so I don't think that hits.
Nope.
And they had to move to you to get there. The second one is going to stumble up to Minesh. Rolls a 15, that misses. And tries again. That is going to be a 17.
Miss.
So third one goes for Tuppence. That is going to be 28, which is going to hit. And then it's going to roll again. And it's going to roll, the second time is 23. So he's going to... He raised his shield. So what's his AC with his shield up? His AC with his shield up is 23. So he's going to get hit twice.
Was that with the Jaws attack?
Yes, and he's going to roll 2 fortitude saves. First one is 17, so he fails. And second one is a success. So she's like, oh, that hurts. Oh, my feet hurt. That's odd. It's a strange feeling. He has a minus 10-foot speed penalty as he kind of twitches his feet around trying to get rid of the pins and needles that are now in them. Then he's going to take some damage. So this is going to be... First one's going to be 14 points damage. Second one's going to be 9 points damage. He's going to shield block on the first one, which is going to reduce the damage by 8. So he's going to take 6 points damage, and then followed by 9 points damage, so 15 points overall. And his shield takes 6 points damage. That is there. 3 of them. The fourth one stumbles up to Xander and goes for a 26 on the first bite.
Yep, that's going to get me.
Fortitude, please.
Oh, wait, if I put up my shield, because I've got a cast shield into, I can't remember how that works, so I get...
So you would gain the hardness of the shield, and then the shield will shatter, and that would be it for 10 minutes.
No problem, happy with that.
So the shield has hardness 5, so you reduce the damage by 5. So it's 7 points damage, so you take 2.
Sweet. Do I
and
still need the fortitude
Fortitude save, yep.
Yeah, I thought so. No, 9.
Your feet really hurt. In fact, that's a critical failure, so you have a minus 20 foot speed penalty.
Minus 20?
Yep.
I can move at 5 foot per round.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
The creature's jaw just dislocates in front of you. It's like...
I try to step back, but I can't.
Yeah. That is the creature's go. Katarra, it's your go.
Okay, so first action, move up to one of them.
Yep.
And then do my flourish of feint strike.
Yes.
Oh, the feint's a nat 20.
It's off guard to all melee attacks until the end of your next turn. It has a minus 2 to its reflex, a minus 2 to its perception.
Yeah.
You don't think this thing is that quick on its feet.
Yeah, okay.
Mainly because it has none.
And then strikey.
Yes.
Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That's only a 15.
15 on the attack.
Yes.
Misses.
Yeah, I thought so. So final action, I will try to strike again with a minus 5. Oh, no, same number, so...
Misses.
Yeah.
That is the end of your go. It's now Bethilde's turn.
So how closely grouped are they?
They're in pairs. And they now split off and they're attacking you, Minesh, Xander, and Tuppence.
So is there 2 within 5 foot of each other?
No, they'd be within 10 feet of each other.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will point to the one who attacked me and send needle darts at it.
Okay.
23?
23 hits.
Nice. 2, 8 points of piercing damage.
Needles jab into this thing and it just goes...
And... Who's the next person?
Next is... Minesh.
And Minesh, I give you like a thumbs up and cast guidance.
Minesh is guided.
Yeah.
Alright, Minesh, it's your go.
Okay, so the one attempting to hit me right in front of me, I punch it in the face.
Okay.
And cast ignition.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Ooh. By the way,
I know.
I need you all to roll fortitude saves.
Not yet. Can I please just punch it in the face first?
You punched it in the face, yes. With a natural 20, you punched it in the face.
Yay!
Got a 19.
You're frightened 1.
Cool.
As they constantly moan in pain.
24 for Katarra.
I know the
That's
feeling.
a success. Nothing happens to you. Tuppence fails, so actually he's not frightened at all because he's brave.
Aw.
Ulti succeeds.
What was fortitude, you say?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you succeed.
Yeah, so if we succeeded, we're not frightened. Do we become immune to it or no?
You're temporarily immune for a minute.
For a minute, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, I need
So
to.
all I need to do is drag this combat out for 9 more rounds.
So rolling fortitude, yeah.
Yep. How much damage did the ignition do?
Right. So 26 fire
Okay.
and then 4 persistent.
26 fire, 4 persistent. Which one are you? The one that's attacking you, right?
The one in front of me, yeah.
I think he just doesn't have a jaw anymore.
His jaw is on fire.
Yeah.
This jaw is on fire.
He's like it's like that sort of headless skulls that these sort of bodiless skulls that float around in the Legend of Zelda and cause all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
He's just in fire. He's like Ghost Rider. I'm Trail Good Rider.
Come on, guys. He's cool. Let's keep him.
He stares at Minesh with a penance stare. Minesh immediately dies.
Well, my fortitude was 17.
You're a frightened one.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I run away?
No.
Okay,
No,
You
good.
just frightened
lowers
one.
your AC by
The
like
Trail
1.
God's constant mutters and groans of pain are deeply unsettling. Minesh, you've got 1 action left.
So I command Mole, who's next to me, to attack it as well.
Yes, Mole goes. Did Mole roll a fortitude save?
4. I just rolled a 4, so that may only be frightened 1, but
Frightened 10 is what I've got for a critical failure.
Hold on. 11.
11 is a failure, so it's frightened 1.
Okay.
Mole just like
But he can,
starts swiping right, just blindly at it.
so he can still go for it, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a -1 to whatever you're adding.
Okay. 25,
Hits.
and then second attack was a nat 20.
Okay. Mole tears into this thing out of sheer terror.
So that is hold on. For the first attack, it was only a 4 damage, and then for
Is that
the-
doubled?
No, second attack,
So it's 8 damage. So no, it's 4 damage on the first attack. So
and
it's
then
not-
second
yeah.
attack is a 4 double to 8.
So it's 12 points of damage to this poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah, plus the 26 and 4 persistent.
Yes. It's still on fire. It's still swaying on its stumps in front of you. However, it looks like that was really damaging. That is Minesh's go. It's now Ulti's go again. Ulti is going to send another Divine Lance into the one attacking Tuppence. That's going to hit. She's going to do some more damage. And then she's going to raise a shield, and that brings us to Xander's turn.
There is one that's got a -2 for reflex.
So Ulti does 3 points of spirit damage because D4s can roll that low.
Okay, I'm going to, seeing Minesh and being somewhat inspired, I'm going to follow the same idea. Xander goes for a big swing with his staff to hit the creature whilst casting ignition.
Go for it.
22.
Hits.
I'm gonna crit though, so he's still beating me. I think it's melee, it's D6s, yep. If I remember rightly.
Yep.
Yep.
It is.
It's all about that 6. About that 6.
2, 4,
6, 8.
7.
Appreciate.
7 points of fire damage.
Fire damage.
Yep. And my last action, I can't even do shield anymore. Who's after me?
After you is Tuppence.
Tuppence. Is he fighting anything in particular right now?
Yeah, he's got one right in front of him.
Damn it. Well, I will shout over to the one that Tuppence is currently fighting to try and distract it,
All
so
right.
that Tuppence can get.
Roll diplomacy or deception, whichever you prefer, or intimidation. Probably be intimidation is the one.
Diplomacy.
Okay. So you're like, hey, you. Do you need the way home? Are you lost? Do you need a GPS by any chance? That's a Golarion postal service.
No, that's not great. 13.
13 is a fail, so you
Thought
don't
so.
do it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's now Tuppence's turn. He's going to double slice. The first one is going to be with the shield. That is 21. That hits. Second one is going to be 18, which misses. So he's going to do a grand total of 7 points damage. That he's going to raise his shield again. And now it's the Trailgaunt's turn. The one attacking Xander goes for another bite. 21.
Just hits.
That is going to be a grand total of 9 points of piercing damage. I need a fortitude save.
A fortitude save.
A fortitude save.
A 3-tude save or a 2-tude.
A fortitude save.
4 on the fortitude.
It's not going well. Maddy, flip me dice.
Maddy blew on the dice rather than picking her dice.
17.
17 is a fail.
Yeah.
You continue to be affected by the fact you've got a minus speed penalty.
I can't move.
Interestingly, the creature stat block says that you take a speed penalty, but it doesn't say for how long.
I would
Oh,
say
that's just how I move now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
just hobble-
I think
just
you're
hobble like an old man.
permanently hobbling. No, I think
Great.
it'll be for a round. So you would now be minus 10 feet.
Okay, so
I'm assuming it's for a round
It's
because
only going to
it's-
slowly get better.
It's going to slowly get better if you keep rolling that. It's going to attack you again. That's going to be 24 this time. So that is a total of 12 points of piercing damage, and I need another fortitude save just in case you critically fail.
Big oof.
Oof.
15.
You still only have a minus 10-foot speed penalty.
Okay.
It's now the second one's go. It's going at Minesh. That's going to be a 26 to hit Minesh.
That hits.
Fortitude
but not
save,
crit.
please.
Okay.
Are you frightened, Minesh?
Yeah.
Yes, so you minus 1 off your fortitude save.
So 18.
Fail, you now have a 10-foot speed penalty. And 12 points of piercing damage. It's going to attempt again. Miss. It's going to attempt a third time. Ooh, what's that? 18. I'm assuming that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it bites once. Actually, it had one more action against you, Xander. It whiffs. Just
thank
snaps
God.
at you.
The one that was attacking Minesh takes persistent fire damage.
Yeah, at the end of its turn, it dies.
Yay!
It just withers with its one hit point and
Yay.
dies. It bursts into flame and is like, penance still.
I was one off.
Yeah. Yep.
But you did it.
It dies.
did.
It dies. The one attacking
Xander.
Tuppence misses on the first
Getting
attack,
bitten by undead.
hits on the second attack, and it's going to miss on the third attack. So Tuppence is going to take 8 points of damage, which he's going to shield block, and then he's going to succeed on his fortitude, so he's unaffected. That is the creature's turn. Katarra, it's your go.
Okay, so I'm still attacking the one that I went for last
Yes,
time.
it is
and
still
It's still got a
fainted.
minus
Yes.
2 to
Yep.
its perception. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a strike
okay.
because it's off guard as well.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
You seem confused.
No, I'm just waiting for you to add to what that strike is going to do.
Probably not much because that's only a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
So it goes straight through the creature and skewers it, but it's undead, so it doesn't matter.
There's only
It looks cool though.
5 points of regular damage
5 points of regular damage.
and 5 points of sneak attack.
Okay. 5 points of sneak attack. I was just looking to see if it was immune to regular damage. No, it's not.
Is it still alive?
So it was 5
I don't
points.
think it was
5
ever
points of
alive.
5, 10.
That was a 1 point.
Definitely not alive, but it's still standing.
Well, that's fine.
It's definitely unalive. One might say it's undead.
Yeah, okay. And then next action, a second strike.
Go for it.
That is a dirty 20.
Hits.
Okay.
Is that with your map, as you
Yes.
constantly like to ask me?
Yes, it's with the map. It was 14 on the dice.
No, I know. I'm waiting for you to tell me the damage.
That is 10 points of regular and 2 points of sneak.
You had 2 hit points left.
Yay!
It falls into the floor and just doesn't bleed because it's dead. But it's dead again.
And then
Its feet are just this mush.
And then I'll move up to whichever one's still
Alright.
standing.
You move up to the one that's attacking Xander or Bethilde.
Xander.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, there was one attacking Bethilde. That's right. I forgot about that one. 24 to hit,
Yes.
and then it's going to attack a second time. Oh, that misses. Oh wait, does it? 13. Yes, it does. And it attacks once more. 19.
Yeah.
Right. You're going to take 15 points of damage, piercing damage, and I need 2 fortitude saves.
22
Success.
and 12.
Your knees really hurt, and you have a 10-foot speed penalty.
For our listeners, we're laughing because Lucy did maths by tapping the table. Doing like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
It
Right.
looks stupid, but works. It isn't stupid.
So that's Katarra's turn. It is now
Ooh, my
Bethilde's turn.
knees.
Your knees crack, but it's your turn.
I make like a really horrible. You hear like a like she like bends and you hear like a horrible crunching noise. Ooh, my cartilage.
Oh dear. Sounds like you need to see a chiropractor.
I definitely need to see a chiropractor.
Yeah. These
Now's not the
guys,
time.
to be honest, we need to bring these guys to heel. Quite frankly, that's what they're walking on right now.
So am I.
Okay, Bethilde.
Me. So the one that just had a go at me, I'm gonna needle dart it in the face
Yep.
for 19.
Hits.
Okay, yeah. Take my darts. Horrible guy that bites me. 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to count anymore. I'm not going to count anymore. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
Still alive.
And I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use my last action to move out the way as best I can.
Okay, you start moving backwards. You make about 15 feet before you kind of like your knees give out.
Yeah.
Every step she takes, like.
Yeah, it's that strange popping sound that you get with, it's when the
Every knee you cry.
every knee you break, I'll be
Biting
cringing.
me.
Yeah. Right, now it is Minesh's go.
Okay, how many are left?
There are 2 left.
Okay, I'll do electric arc.
Electric arc,
Are they
okay.
near each other?
It's within 30 feet.
Within
Oh,
30 feet,
30,
yeah.
sorry.
And your feint has worn off because you didn't do it again.
Yeah, but
Oh, you killed it,
I
didn't
killed
you?
the
Yeah.
one that I did to the painting.
First one rolls an 18. Second one rolls a 25.
So they both
Second one
take.
stands on one stump. The electric goes past them.
No, they take half damage.
Yeah, it just grazes their knee.
Hopping on their stumps. Hoppity hop, hoppity hop.
So that's 4 damage each.
4 damage each. One of them failed, didn't they, at 18, or is that your DC?
It's dropped because I'm frightened 1.
Oh, I see.
It'll still only be 19 then, won't it?
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
So what's your DC? It's 19 normally, isn't it?
It's 17. I think it's normally 18 and it's dropped to 17 because I'm frightened.
Oh, okay. You got 1 action left.
I'll send Molly to attack one of them.
Yeah, Molly wanders over. Molly's no longer frightened at this point because it wore off at the end of his last turn.
Oh.
I was like, he suddenly looks brave. Charges across the floor like he's seen worms.
I imagine something like Scrappy
When's the
Doo.
wear
Yeah.
off?
26.
26 hits. What was that?
When's the frightened wear off?
End of your turn.
Oh, so I'm not frightened either.
It ticks down at the end of your turn.
At the end of your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, I was frightened. I wouldn't have been frightened, doesn't really matter. So I wouldn't be frightened anymore.
7 damage.
7 points damage. Okay. That is the end of your turn, and it's now back to Ulti at the top of the round. Ulti fires off another Divine Lance. That's going to be a 26 to hit. She is going to do some Divine Spirit damage. which is going to be 5 points of spirit damage. This thing is beginning to look like it's on its last stumps.
Stumps.
It's on its last stump. That, and then she's going to raise a shield. Xander, it's your go.
Xander's sick of this one in front of him. He doesn't even pick up a small unattended object. It's like a large brick, and just launches it as a telekinetic projectile at the one in front of him.
Okay, it's a large brick of 1 bulk.
29.
It's a critical hit.
Yeah!
Finish him.
Finish him.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the brick.
I'm taking out the entire top half.
Sweep the stump.
It is 5, 10, 14, 28 points of damage.
28 points damage.
Birdie back.
Half of its head explodes as the brick takes out most of its face, and it just continues to sway with no jaw, and it looks like it will just headbutt you now.
It's still alive.
Yeah.
It's still alive.
It's undead.
Defeat does not exist in this dungeon.
It's telling me, wow. Okay.
Defeat does not exist.
If this was Mortal Kombat, you would not be getting the words flawless victory in this one.
The commander's looking pretty rough.
It is looking pretty rough.
Deck it.
All right, you punch it. All right, you swing your staff.
No,
You can punch it.
Actually,
Do more damage with your staff?
it would do. Yeah, it would do more. Yeah, overarm.
All right, so
down to hit.
are you holding the staff with 2 hands or 1 hand at this point? I'm assuming you're holding it with 1 hand.
Yeah, because
It would realistically one hand.
Roll.
It's an action to
Grab hold of it.
to grab hold of it
It's
properly.
free to release it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
action to grab hold of your staff.
It's so
Good
stupid.
choice.
right, Laura. That's
It's
far too
actually-
many of those smutty
Yeah,
fairy books you've been reading. He grabbed
Laying
his
amongst
staff.
all of the ruins of the floor.
I've been so slow. I just clocked what you said.
The best bit is, Maddy is still wondering what
Yeah,
this
what's
joke
going on?
was.
Oh,
grab my staff with 2 hands.
Yeah.
With Laura's smutty books.
to do with the smutty.
I mean, I don't get how you make that connection, but okay.
Don't look at me. She made the connection. She's the weirdo here.
No.
I am a sweet innocent boy.
It's legitimately another word for the male genitalia.
Genitalia.
And genitalia is very different. It makes cock pieces. It's like, oh, you need for measurement for your genitalia.
Anyway,
Your cup.
I'm sick of this smut that you bring to the table, Laura.
Yeah, you see,
We are refined here. Now let me punch this guy.
Laying in the
With
corner
my
of this
staff.
ossuary, you see a slight pile of offerings that are partially burned, and through the books, you see a court of really rubbish things.
Don't you alienate so many people if you say that?
We love alienating people here. Lucy started that theme when she said something about, I don't know, what was it? France, Germany.
Yes. Oh, yeah, talking about French people. Sorry,
All
French
right,
people.
Either way, last action.
What did you do?
Because okay, Laura, I'm gonna say the word fist. I don't want you to get all weird about this. It is both the D4, both the 1D4. The staff is +6. The fist is +8.
Right.
Laura's dying in my peripheral vision.
Somewhere in another place, somebody is playing Baldur's Gate 3, and they've got that quasit that goes, it's fisting time!
Is that Xander's new catchphrase?
It's fisting time.
Yes.
Whenever somebody goes for a punch, he turns into like a cartoon character. Like, it's fisting time! Yeah! Either way, so 13 +8, 21.
21 hits.
Yeah, boy.
Please no artwork.
That's my job.
Yes.
Come on, everybody.
Can we please have fisting artwork from Santa and the undead stump guy? Staff's optional.
Not gonna believe this, Michael. 1 point of fisting damage.
Half of its face, what's left of its jaw works, and you think if it was trying to speak, it was like, I've had better.
Lots of practice.
Okay, 1 point of damage. That's the end of Xander's turn. It's now Tuppence's turn. He's like, what on earth are you doing over there? And he moves over and he double slices. The first one's going to be a crit with the shield. The second one's going to hit with the hatchet. So he's going to do a grand total of, with the shield, it's going to be 10 points of damage. The hatchet is going to do another 9. That's 19 points of damage. He slices through the trail gaunt that's in front of Bethilde. He's like, yep, that's how you do it. No fists involved here. You only need shields and hatchets.
You need protection.
And then he raises his shield just to demonstrate that he has very good protection. It's now the final trail gaunt's turn.
Good job.
It is going to headbutt Xander. That's going to be a 18.
Is that headbutt or is that a gentle kiss?
It was a gentle kiss because it missed entirely. Second time around, it's going to be a 16, so it kisses your other cheek. And then it rolls an 8, so it stumbles, falls past you, and probably regrets its life choices.
Fall for you.
What are we?
It just looks at you mournfully as you realise that all it wanted to do was find the exit.
Through the gift shop.
Yep. That is Katarra's go now.
Okay, so I'm already engaged with the one that Xander's been trying.
What are you now?
Are you?
Turns
That's
around,
a new
looks
development.
at you and shrugs. Just holds out its arms, begging you to end its life.
So do feint strike.
Okay. It is already off guard because it's standing next to Xander.
All right. Well, the feint was 9 plus a 10, which is 19.
19 against its perception is a fail.
So that is 14 plus 11, which is 25.
Hits.
3, 4. So that's 5 points of regular damage.
Yep.
And 5 points of sneak attack.
A rapier comes straight through the remaining eye of this creature, and you see the light, well, the undead light in its eye just fade. And then it just slumps to the ground, slides off the rapier, and it just lays at your feet.
And Katarra's cloak bellows.
Katarra's cloak does something.
And she winks at Xander again.
She winks at her foes as she kills them and winks at you after she does, as her cloak billows around her like some sort of dramatic thing.
Why am I getting
completely
sexually
needless.
assaulted in this cave? Harassed even, actually.
You're just like, I don't even know what's going on. The last trial gaunt falls to the floor, and there is a sudden silence in this place as the last of the undead have fallen. However, their entire bodies were clinking with trinkets. Would anybody like to roll
Yes,
deception?
I want to go through. Give me free
I
stuff.
want to pour at them.
Into what?
Pour.
Not 20.
Or were you like,
Pour at something. Okay.
We've broken Maddy.
yeah, Maddy's done.
Maddie's
can't
just
get
sat
any
there
more
going
of
like,
this.
I'm too innocent. And then now she's like, I don't even know what paws are.
I think she's
Give your own
You
cats.
said paw. I thought you meant like, as in like the different paw.
What do you think?
Pour,
a cat
like pour
walks on?
something. No, pour something on it, like pour.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah,
paw,
like,
Look,
paw.
every time I move, I pour out fur.
only got a 17 on perception.
All right, with your natural 20, you see everything in this room.
20.
Brilliant.
One of them is wearing a leather armor of some description. You find a wand tucked into the belt of the one that's laying at your feet. There's a pair of braces on one of them, 2 scrolls tucked into another's pouch, and there is also a bottle of some type of liquid contained in same said pouch.
You can't just go around like pouring people's pouches.
Are you going to stop me? Yeah, can I detect magic on all of the objects to see if they do anything?
The armor is magic, the wand is magic, the pouch is definitely not magic, but it now is empty. And the 2 scrolls are magic, the braces are magic, and the bottle is alchemical, you think, rather than magical.
Okay. Can I just have a quick scan over, see if I can figure out what these things are?
Yep, roll an arcana check.
Yeah, boy.
If anybody wants to identify the liquid, they'd have to roll a crafting check.
I think I've got crafting. I've got crafting as well, so can I?
Drink it
Don't-
until
Yeah, you can roll
know
both.
what it is.
You can drink it if you like, and then you can take 400 points of damage.
At least I'm not. At least I'm not wounded for.
No, not when you're full. However, it would have been funny if one of those had killed you, because if you weren't buried next to a road, within 24 hours you rose as a trail gaunt.
Yeah.
I rolled a dirty 20 on Arcana.
A dirty 20 on Arcana. It's a +1 leather armor, a wand of bless at rank 1, a pair of resilient braces, and a 2 scrolls of heal at 2nd rank.
So perhaps somebody should feed that to Beauregard when he comes back.
The resilient braces are a pretty cool little item. You essentially, when I find them, will tell you what they do.
Is anyone good at crafting to check what this is?
I've already rolled for crafting.
Oh, right.
What'd you get?
I got a 28.
It is a vial of ghost ward salve.
What does that do?
Again, I will tell you as soon as I find it.
Sword salve.
Yeah, ghost ward salve. The resilient brace is basically once a day when you make your daily preparations, you attune them to a type of damage, and there is a list of the types of damage which I will find and give to you after the session, and you attune it to it, and you gain a +1 to saving throws against effects that do that damage type.
Oh, sweet, okay.
So every day you could change the type of damage that it does it to. So one day it could be void damage, the next day it could be acid that you tune it to. And then the Ghostwood Salve is effectively allows you to attack. Essentially, you put it on your weapon and you attack ghosts.
Okay.
Bethilde's going to lay hands upon herself. So like, you can do that,
touch
can't you?
myself.
Yeah, so Bethilde's just in the corner touching herself. And,
The Divinals walking. I don't want anybody else but that snail.
All can hear is like groaning happily in the corner. It's like, just don't look at it.
It's like,
just don't look at it.
that was
what she wants.
vitalising Xander.
actually, when you look over, all you see she's just really rubbing her knees. Just like
Always rubbing her
aggressively.
knees.
Well, we know what that means.
Yeah.
And as you
Alright.
look towards the far end of the room, now that you've identified all of these things, you realise that there is a twisting labyrinth of hallways laying out ahead of you that you need to navigate. And you reckon this is probably what made these people get lost and die in this tomb and forever wander as Trailgorns. And as you look ahead at this new threat, not of damage or bludgeoning or tearing you apart with some kind of void creature, but of getting lost, that is where we will end this episode. Sponsored by Staff Soros.
You can find us on your favourite social media platforms. You'll find links in the description below.
Thanks as always to Syrinscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com. You've just got to be using them at your gaming table because epic tales need epic music.
Thanks for listening. We've been Epic Tales and Critical Fails.